bia a waye na dwuso be sha bia no obetene samia awo kire so de ne se wie pa Akwaaba yiko no ebeto aso e de ma kopemi se dumie ne bebo na ye de Akwaaba yi wasom kasebo no ebeto aso no chidanko obesia alahaje gongono no woni ni ti no se kabima misho no omede beto aso no miensa bom e pejo mumu abakase fo ne besi kwanya manyo sam ye de beto aso no numpa sema ne dia san ye de fianka bo ato aso no nsia bewuram e peace 104.3 ni akofa ni so no e de abra ni se ne kire sha so se sports team ne eba nene World Cup quarter final stage abrane start no at the live commentary at the beto so ye wi anwuma de na kan beto ato so a kopem sa de beche ne de sa no na otimi atibi interape fraunia na ka tere ne se atenase na no so emfre ne ne se atenase na on fa na fini to Akwaaba radio 98.2 abra team ni nyina yesi konya na pe na dwumade no yadi ebram obewremu YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 course is a show no a live for back when you be no show do wa na wetimi like ni kama edema o we no ja comments e gono mi asa na social na wakada kire wonu so no so ensa se bia na pay ya be transin koma wodo a ye de ebe no obenya bi etie no nya bi ahwe na no so akire na agire kama so etimi na form oko ya YouTube na se medical kan Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ana Facebook eno Akwaaba radio blokum Akwaaba radio blokum Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 ana Akwaaba TV on Facebook Akwaaba TV on Facebook uduwa ya share link na to kona kaboso oboso wie pebe dwane na show no so anye biahwem na so akyere wadwene so 8 minutes for online radio ni Akwaaba 98.1 online radio Akwaaba 98.1 ana Facebook 19 ni Akwaaba radio 981 FM Akwaaba radio 981 FM ana Facebook to Play Store no wako download the app na no Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM also kwa so no bakonye bi na oti oko X Akwaaba 981 X na Akwaaba 981 ana Facebook Instagram no Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 no Instagram no so kwa nko bia keche bia no obetimi eda fa ana Facebook ko TikTok no so and so Akwaaba FM on TikTok Akwaaba FM and so call so no bakonye bi na oso timi ahwe o message sena ka no obetimi da fa 0242 020208 0242 0207 5730 030207 5730 say WhatsApp and as a normal messages no obetimi eda family pam nyina ye be kenkan etimi eda ma tim nyina terase ofia se mo so for Mr. Bonam ofia se Sasana Hussein Adam sawa ha the tactical man Ocean be coming o nyina ofia se Richmond Adarment show no oko ye YouTube na Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 Adarment show no okwa bakonye bi no ahwe ana fe social media kanyina so no obenye bi na oso etie ho na oso achewa adwene so etimi ede afamiti ede Kofi adukpo de Tagor ne nsama hu de ebra no ye bewremu amanane ne yakodi nkomo ho na amanane samra sano so 2026 FIFA World Cup no round 16 stage no na no ye bowie emanu a ye nya day off ayese ama hodo a akamu e World Cup na se no omo de ajoma home ana fe so mo afiri mu no omo de asese omo nema Africa mo ayi so makopie mu omo krum enne ye hwe nim se no nwotwe brem shannon so quarter final stage no start ne French national team no omo ne Morocco national team na ebo enwumre no nwotwe na kense no etodwa enno a pre-match conference awro timi akoso afeno no madidi nkomo de nsam na ese omo eka abra ne big match etodwa France ana face Morocco ahonsam ana na pay bona edebama mrante be na hwe ni se lakre sempo from now kobenze no watwe ne bobo no mo metimi start de mafanu no bona ede ne nyina edebama ana face nkoman ketenkete fa World Cup no nyina no ana pay wa bobo na wodi ebro shannon so summer transfer no so and so drama so say brutal is a World Cup ko wi anasa ye wie pe major list no ne nyina eba they say clubs no be match ase emiemia omotiri se ne se be ya ebedu ono na league no betanya honde na ometimi abo ne nyina nsaba na pay mo so for Mr. Bonam abobona wodi ebra wo wia shannon so Hussein Ocean ebesi nkwanya mo nkyeremu no ye de beto aso na ye wie nkyeremu ni wia na yate asefie afisem no emna Ghana mempanyin hisa selense John Dramani Mahama no din komo ena na otese World Cup na se no ye players national anthem na montimento wazo mbia bia was na wontimento national anthem ni dia ene nani kwa se blasters no obejire mu na besi kan edema man no na o ka di agro mom de bata se kese ni se waka no e be di nkomo na no pe so na former GFA spokesperson aye Ibrahim Sani Dara ono sa kasa se one who se coach Carlos Cruz okọ coach no okọ won se enye bia no se wanya adwuma de na nto ankwa Ghana $150,000 no per month no aye monthly pay no Ghana aye ready say between SS Canada ahonsem ana pay ya de ba mam so and former general manager Edima Insuatreman FC sasa Great Olympics Eric alleged them was a sports minister honorable Idi Kofi Adams so person Ghana for car example obe sports minister obe sere work up sika no $3 million wenyi na yesterday se be num ayi so Ghana ase no won fa ko sisi ne nyina ne na so ahonsem ya de ba mam Majid de wade sakasa one a former blaster striker and a National Sports Authority Director General Young Ampofrankra one sakasa de for Ghana work up e ko be yi na man for HS cat banki inya na kwan no ye ne penfa press be din komo
88.1
oh fidie so de yesa wote no na otimi ate wo de ne so bo ma fidie da se ne nsam no de aba de na mo kwamba no pe ya bobo na ye de brebo na eba na mo na ne nsam no otimi de man na mom sha no so se ne promotion we aye brekum trade fair wase ben kan che se ne ana promo no eba so dindindin na no pe ye no nwotwe da one ko pie we aye Levels boutique aye so mo sunyane ene on ba pie mo o kromo ase a promo no omo eye tisha no so na pe no nwotwe ya wada dwomo omo eben police station no o call fire service na face police station omo ntemo a odu an sabetima aka mo duo sese ni ma pa wodo aye so mo to no o so betima akonye be fo enom aye brekum trade fair from sese na nkomo bia ka chebia na ono mo ni emfa 0207 365505 0207 365505 ana 0552 856509 0552 856509 we aye Levels boutique we aye brekum trade fair bomadia fan osembi enne nema wodo bia obanya no fofofo ompewi na apedem sasona fridge doctor Donto Kroma yen ne say o ma jatum say fridge no ye repair kama edema abre so fridge no enya how bia what's been kantata hono na wawai aye tantantan ye mes prema no nyamo no ye betima ye ama fridge na sa ye mono kama edema moto ne na say moto ne ba ye de fufure AC so mo gas na sa ye be sa fele ne kama 8 minute sa condenser ne nye dwuma yi ne nyina no opepe cha kwan betima repair ne kama 8 minute ma esi abebie office brekum da makwanso ala wajanso wom bedia mara fridge aye ne stone bedu no na ye somebody AC fridge no betima aso da kwa ye be repair na kama edema wontime enso mfa nkwa se wo de frame se wo fie so wonwum baby bia wo bia no ye be ba na dwuma no itime abaye kama edema phrase sie efa 0556 468154 and 0503603426 ofra wabejo so Graceland Hardware Aluminium Sasana Glass Company Limited Semin Kancha Zebra na beja dan se na papa ni bi na nsa papa fie no wasie fie bra no waye bi na o nsa cement na pa chance de boda se na pa bi ato obenye bi ato da don de boda se na pa bi ato obenye bi ato na ma wani bi na pa bi ato obenye bi ato Semin Kancha Shanonsum say no say edanchen say PVC pipe CB shower tap CB say shower AB and say heater na dressing mirror say WC and sample was seven canchers say bathroom cabinet na peninya no nsabeti akabi etimi e de free aswe pe modern pay chakwan e obrekum run about in kitomo annex so be we da makwazo president store 1 2 and 3 udon say ekan and afes aluminium shop and say light box coming no any D and machine was seven canchers say afre no afre e dey for 0245 287809 0208149816 and 0322492956 precisiem na yenyo so sumora bank 7 kancha zebra yenewe AC nkunya na loans ahodo pe no unsatimi akabi say ye cashew farmers loan ana pe cocoa farmers loan say ye tomato farmers loan say ye susu loan ana pe a nice simple microfinance loan ana pe say ye school feeding loan say ye commercial overdraft ana simple commercial loans ana pe say ye funeral loans nya ba unsabeti akabi e dey free as well 7 kancha say ye head office no awosuma ahinkro blekum obepe chakwan awom patase kwanso ye ne brekum go the city park no ane di ane mehwe waseben kancho say e ya frefre no afre sesien e dey fa 0202 077802 ana 0202 077803 frase na nkomo bia ka che bia no na ye no ntimi ni na no ana Yaksam Herbal Center for 7 kan che say yakafa Yaksam Mr no etimi da bedwa so say typhoid bi ene ham say malaria bi netata say menstrual pains wonu mato odi dia wonte de kono kopa bi nanu bi ana afiso Yaksam Natural Capsules no wo 7 kan che so ayem no mpam say surface bi say white bi say osisi ene wo yakoko bi ene ham wo yam na atim ne nyina wonye bi a ebetimi to ase kama etimi da mam wasi newborn chemicals udua onse kabi brekum runabout nketo mom saso ana Clement Herbal Center brekum main station udon onse kabi Supreme Herbal obehu mo ewo cycle station Clean Hands bomade duo adumo wiem ana face o sebe nkancha ze herbal shop bia wo brekum bia duo osebe tiba kabi eya frefra na from CCM e dey fra 0244 723541 and 0547566937 from CCM na omo enyo se Augustine Home of Curtains, Carpets, Sassan and Furniture was selling Cancha Sebra was it curtains and so paper one be and I said design one be no bar we say it could be cutting post was selling Cancha say go say black say server and now some post say yeah PBC post be nina obenyebi say here bed out of Sassan mattress out on so oh here be was a bit to be was this say double say cancer quinces no obeba now was that to be ho and pani be ya ne mattress nina bumtinya fe na akotowi onya topet na no okoda so was selling Cancha Zen Konyana so say Eliship 2-in-1 and ape say sofa mattress bi ne nyina no obenyebi e de fra so yem was selling Cancha say pecha kwan elbrekum ye osunya kwadada no so ye ni sharon radio ND and mehwem was selling Cancha say eya frefra no ma frɛ e da fa 0205 223723 0205 223723 frɛsesiem na yenyo so na no ana ram smart tackling 7 Cancha zebra ye be ye wanum ne ha bia wanum ya sa ha no etime yi e de fro eman fra papa no etime afro no maba wose wose no kaka bi na ba wose mabra ne modre na etime nyi fro so wose ne ne ntu ne fa fufrensi wo ba ye betime atu ne sesire kama etime ne mabra wonya ha obia wose ne Cancha se working hours no eye Monday to Friday and fe Saturday ni Sunday no eno eye by appointment wose ne Cancha se and the plan watching fan and watching a strategy man and you know num ne yapon obehu ya obrekum ala wakwan so Akwaaba like Jan Shope ye Presbyterian office no ne die ne mehwe e ya frefra no afre 0202 200620 yes so and 0546 747279 ofra yebetimi ajoso na no ana Insuatrama Community Bank PCL wasimi nkantel sen PLC rather Insuatrama Community Bank PLC wasimi nkantel zebra ye ne esi nkonya account bia peso bia no yebetimi abie ne kama etimi de mam say ye savings account ra peso bi say ye current account and say fixed deposit account no say ye susu money transfer and simple Western Union say ye mobile money e-switch Ghana Pay say sisu loan and also farmers loan na pay funeral loans ni nyina ba say ekabi was say public and also private salary ends and face overdraft ni nyina no yebe oba yebe tibi an kama ediama was say Cancha the head office room e Nsuatrem ye branch na bi e wa generate techema chira so nyane koko house do say e kan brekum run about akesemo e ya frefra no afrem e dia fra 0201 146987 and 0506896920 frame na yenyo so Buarek Enterprise was in Cancha Zebra e won uduwa was say emo na pe emfa on tap ope obenye bi eho so na provisions ahodo na pa obenye bi ato so pe bi to akota na so pe bi akodi ofie no oba won say ekabim was say drinks bi et say rush energy drink storm energy drink so na bigo and better mat no nyina obenye bi eho enso si na pe bi say awake so na vortic no obenye bi medical character say mo obenye bi say yes chire na pe milo na pe nido tito mantos ni nyina no obenye bi e de free na kache waseme Cancha say obehu no awbrekum omo eben da mo hotel no omene happy hospital no na die ne mehwem e ya frefra no frem sesie e de afa 0205482800 0205482800 fresesie Krabaf 84 Enterprise Krabaf 84 Enterprise waseme Cancha zebra ofie na wesie bi no opeponopa e de ato no se de bi fie no e betima wie pay a yen ene so ba chana dos no oze ekabi say ye Turkey den na pe Germany say ye Italy de na pe na say UK dos na pe bia nenya obenye bi say here kiss awodom say ye China kiss bi say ye Turkey de say Italy and say Germany de ne nyina obenye bi baby otono pono so aso na kisa awodo no ano be hunu brekum BP wane opanyine da mo ne fie no ene di ene mehwem ana fe so opra mo so ato a emo no emfa no emo ayese wasase so obetu di nko obenye bi e de emo okoye to fobo ana ode emo se opa bi eto akoton opa ba ko bi akodi ana se mo amo eno amo eto no betira akona akoje ode wase me nkan se eno se edanche se ye ti tomatoes na pe se ya nwa na pe se sardine ne nya obenye bi e de free na kache penecha kwan e obrekum oben main station wane jetem ene di ene mehwe wase me nkan se aya frefra no afre 0244 016656 and 0208 340330 fra obetimi adjust na justice sponsor me kan teze kroma yen ene so mama yakwanya system some funds no yeni hudwa opebi atoni na kadi nyina ba unse ekabi e de free aso yen nonko ene so ton funds bi etise techno influence na IT funds rapper obenye bi ato na wa bi tise pen drive na pe say television say laptop na pe eno say edanche say headphones na sample wasere nkan teze power bank na pe bi ato ne nyina oba unse beti ba kabi enkoran tablet na beti me da course awdo obeti me da suande no opebi ato obenye bi e de free aso easy ban ne say guso a ayi se koso ho wo de ne so ba okra Ghana card e beje ne afa wodi ne afa documents no ye wia obewrem awe shop ho odu phones bi etise techno influence asan IT phones ho kwene koyi uya na wetu 30% wetu 30% ne wia o de phone e Kofi da kana man tibia no obetu ne kakra kopim sem obetu ewie wasere nkan chese phone o business access a wo sa de buy e be sa repair ne kama 8 million ma obepe cha kwan e obrekum ye ni post office no energy ene hwe brekum job contract akwan so na aya frefra no afre ko ni team no e de fa 0208220716 and 0248328350 fra ye betimi adjust na bona ebe na no na fit travel consult wasere nkan chese bra we akwanya pai e okata 2 years contract okoye djuma okone so model botimi so nia contract no wia ye besa reni ni kama etimi edema wasi niema ohia ayese kata control betimi akono ohia passport sasa na Ghana card anenuma niema ayese ohia control no obetimi akọ ene se edanche enclobit se Europe na pesoko se Asia se South America na se Arab na betimi adunim obetimi akodu asumje kwan so wasi men kanche se obepe echa kwan e obrekum patapọ kwan so ye ni opanyini kwan be se fie no ene di ene mehwem e ya frefre no afrem +44 75 94 00 9087 and 0201 454909 ofra yebetimi adjust remedy dental clinic kwasebra yebehwe onum na ha obi wonu bia sa ha na yetibe yi edefro wosere ne ntu defa fufrensi oba yebetimi atu na sese ne kama etim dama emfa won kala opet wosere nkanta ze kaka bi so na ba osini mabra na yetimi ntu ase kama emfa tokro bi na beda osini oba yebetimi atu na kama etim dama eno remedy dental clinic wosere nkanta se shanon so sempo bekum ye ne wonfe bank na da krom e bekum se kwa kwano so na Monday to Saturday na ye adwuma na pa na watwene start nonum ne fane apom eya frefra no afre 0531279503 0531279503 ofre sisia ebetimi adjust Dr. Owusu Ocha Herbal Center number 1 Herbal Center no wasi ya dem say diabetes anyhow say high blood pressure bi and also say malaria say typhoid bi say mreye and oye ompam say menstrual disorder say fibroid bi awo na pe bi enam ya de bi no say fa beda no obama odro na timi afre so obehunu e obrekum omo ebe mahene park no do say ka mom ya frefre no afre 0249 470367 0249 6703 67 ofra ebetimi adjust ni abo na also nyama pano onzati makabi e de free akache omanyina e kan bi e na no pay wote yanka se de akodiem 7 no ye de down bona e ba mana nisem o de ma wo wia de aka no e de beto aso de ma ha e Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports arena ana pay ye de ma nonduba ye pj mo de free jumede ni so
Mama, Anopain Shabrasian so say Yeramuna Amananin Sama Yansakano Yadimamo our Akwaaba 98.1 so Yadiki catch us show no air live our YouTube no sun tuka na wasachi Akwaaba 98.1 Num so nam Facebook Akwaaba Radio Prekum any Akwaaba 98.1 ehonum nyina no ofo ha ubetimi anya our YouTube no so na onso wetimi ahwe anopai on TikTok na Akwaaba 98.1 enti anopai de babia be kobia no Akwaaba Radio na dodo na etie na afenso no wo mo ehwe ne mo before say na no pai ye de mo ebe konkro farmers no asedan ane ye de emanyuma ku a wo mo ekra yase na no pai ye de mo ekọ fosu company limited hese say dan na wasi awie na upe enua de bebo dan so a ne nyina no bi ewo ne ho wase epia upe manzonia redwood akata cyber supply farm wawa odum chenchen ane asamfena no ne nyina no ukọ no ma wase obenya bi ama after open size bit say 2x2 2x4 2x6 1x12 and a fisher board open TNJ and no enua tape ni bi after ceiling buttons ni nyina no abusu ewo fosu company limited na de tie anisabua mo pedodo na atu no mo 025 738 9828 o frɛ fosu company limited employing for our swambe joso na afei wo mo aboa ama wonsa atimi aka enua ni bi ebi so opeso okɔ no ma wo fa lawa kwanyi so tra Akwaaba Radio eko adim kakra bia Presby wo new offices no masini ni opposite kwana yagusu kota no wo de afaso ko adim kakra bia Akwaaba Lodge wo ho wo machi na fosu company limited ewa wo mu ayi adwuma Akwaaba Lodge nso aya bia say bia opeba bi e de am hoho unsu utie mi opeba bia bedam am wasum adwo oye hoho nko ade a foni echa Akwaaba Lodge wo rooms no da bia meka say emu efe emu akono security air tight e ho am spacious car park restaurant inside gym center eshemu and supermarket eka ho ukoba ho nso obenya nsa no de anu aden ene de anu anya den Saturday and Sunday bia no pool party Akwaaba Lodge entimpan fosmin fantumanim sese bia oye wedding engagement outdooring birthday party anasa punto bia na mo spacious floor ho a ubetimi ede hostel program no yemfra Akwaaba Lodge empan for 054 191511 anasa 0208393108 ado number yenim penfo 18 komo awa so original ant barbering saloon enso aboa yepa original ant se obe yuti ama ho ayefa ewo brekuma de runabout akese mu Fidelity Bank na chi eno wo professional and qualified barbers wo maye adwuma na che experience no ewo ho enti girls ne eba no mo payment card ana guys no so no mo pese yetwa mo 3 steps of na sem half currency road rich any California card na ni nyina original ant ebe you kama pa wase bia ope dai kala bia oba onso obenya bi piercing so ye na se wutie bi na bia obani enyamoro afe ba akon de no ko a woyi ni ti a wanji ni bibia ena mpanfo no nso omobro 70 years no original ant eyi edi chomo enti se wutie mi anopayefo ni eche runabout akese mo Fidelity Bank na chi okwa no wakwa yuti afe obetimi ni mpanfo adi nkomo wase ba bia obi a no fre no beba na fo ba be yuti 0546 843282 eno number yani original ant 18 komo awaso afi maya chemist limited se brekuma de upe pharmaceutical shop omunuo no ne bo efo na afi quality product eno mo eton a wo mo brekum hospital road ofi Biedan station Holy Family Hospital on south right before so bedru free Methodist wo mo aso dan animi no afi ofi Holy Family so and eba kroma ultra free Methodist aso dan akọ wanim kakra bia on south left and maya chemist limited ewa wo mo adwuma adro bia wo pe no okwa ubenya bi de doctor trauma no papa no ewo ho afe ema no ebia muflatomy eduro no ena wo pebi o afe ubbl eduro no ena wo pebi ato quality one ane bo ewo fam no maya chemist limited nti ebe ne herbal product nso a ye call ma ebenya bi nti anopai de babia ye tonu afi no maya chemist limited CBG enso bank ba ko mo poa ema ye sikasem ekoyie na wo mo se wutie mi anopai na opese o export niema ekonkrofama so anase o import niema obu CBG mobile app no na ebo na fe haubi e de afu so easy and convenient na de ate ani se sanja fast utibi track o niema na eba na o niema na ekono na se ebia opese o download do wo mo app na o ko Google Play Store anase App Store na fe onso wo download do app no anase ebia pese onya nkyeremu a ewo soro media 03022160000 eno number yani CBG mpanfo 18 komo ewa so yemfrase da ne bi emasiwoma limited adanse woni ma papa ne bo efo na fe esan quality one no siwoma limited ene de ema mo pe China doors wooden doors ross door paint river square mesh pipe cement plywood modern design plywood wood stickers cylinder test roofing sheet tape measure sandpaper shovel pickers head pan level NHS no ni nyina abusu siwoma limited aso ye enti contractor for mutemi anopai mason for carpenter for any weather for no mumfumani entronum ufi runabout akesiem eba continental before so bedu post office so transportation junction na abronsam yansa se eno ni opposite so abronsam and transport ewo mu no or branch ni bi horma homu ebo adwuma kama pa siwoma limited 02081311877 and as 0243378508 ado number yani siwoma limited 18 komo so Adford frozen foods enso ekan wo bi na almost say ebia wo bi costo na openam agumu aton anya so mfa so afa odi ye aduane ewefie mo no anuane eton no Adford frozen foods mpan for say eba de kotodwe da manama pork ntintin akokọ ne nsa na say gizzard sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia redfish salmon polar ps opa amani sardine any tuna no ni nyina no Adford frozen foods mpan for say mudi bani etro maso ya mubanya ni nyina bi ewo ho o branya kwakwan ne so babia enkane na Chris FM ewo ni opposite ukodo ma kwan ne so a omo ani washing be no edi ntwani mu yebetimi ani omo adin komo ewo 0248431370 and as 0204557434 eno number yani Adford frozen foods mpan for 18 komo ewo so we edi nyuma ko bebre na kanwa na no pai yede mo eko enkrofama so madiki aka cho se opeso we show na YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 nemom unam Facebook abetimi asachi Akwaaba radio brekum ani Akwaaba 98.1 ebe link you ade wo akwakopiem o YouTube no so on TikTok Akwaaba 98.1 nyankopon nya duma 2026 FIFA World Cup eguswa ekoso o USA Canada and Mexico no and annual 8 p.m. and a quarter final games no starting na France minor womu ani Morocco and a airport and annual our Boston Stadium Massachusetts abonten so 8 p.m. and a sad game in Aircoso na our Boston Stadium no the Addison Stadium the Afrani per 64,146 spectators and annual year ready to say at least when we able to our Boston Stadium now for Macquarie game ni beam now make and run na the tumanim say refisa womu handle game we no womu eye enum na enum ni nyina no womu efra Argentina Facundo Tello and a center refa womu handle game no the atia ani say uramwa in 2022 the last game France and Morocco ebo na your World Cup match na no a semi final on the 14th of December France echi Morocco aboabu ekam yenu a Morocco mino womu entimi ante nemum de atia ani say France mino ayo matwen say and Cabrantani tin and Michael Olise ni yellow card wodi ye in their round 16 stage game against Paraguay no and FIFA enso ebe revoke sam yellow card no na so enra France for appeal FIFA for reject say Cabrantani enim na say ene ukodi yellow card and the semi final game is France for a qualifier and ya there so no Michael Olise wo betimi ese akan Cabrantani fe Karim Mustafa Benzema and no enso 18 kwamosem and now ready Musa France squad we no ebetimi ate oman nanim abramo qualify akọ the semi final no GDS France for at the UDT adwuma yemmo World Cup we enwie no na trofe no France abonten so Brahim Diaz a player Emma Morocco American national team no was it na downful any Kylian Mbappe any Alorien Chouameni was so be any teammates or Real Madrid as well na I see these players no omo are brilliant players what would say on any day no omo ebetimi akoso ham to ono abrante for Ibrahim Diaz one in the Morocco national team no nemam uramu our Morocco omo our equally good players omo ebetimi deliver there omo so call for the 3 maximum points any qualification na ababeto mu se ohwe Morocco any omaya ni din any France omo combined 11 na Morocco ebenya 4 players na the rest of the 7 players no akwa France for goalkeeper no according to score 90 omo say I Mark Mignon afi na Samas right left back wo gina Ashraf Hakimi enso e Morocco ono so right back na center back na akwa Dayo Upamecano and William Saliba and Filfrim Yansano abaye Ishmael Sabari and Abrante Fana Azadine Onai and after na Brenton T and Alorien Chouameni attackers na abaye France wo 3 front no e Abrante Fana Kylian Mbappe Olise and Osman Dembele way Morocco and after no France wo combine 11 ahead of game ebe koso na nwumre 8 p.m. na Arawosama Mete and it's Abrante Fana Ishmael Sabaria wano ababaye chasem Starman ede ama Morocco mino Diamete and it's Abrante and we na game we no went me ensi akanya eya Arawosama efuo no eba and anopa yede ema mo ene Kylian Mbappe challenge the top scorer award no one Abrante Fana Messi and Messi 8 and was 7 Erling Haaland and so I was 7 and Harry Kane and so I was 6 all time top scorers no Messi 21 and Abrante Fana Kylian Mbappe 19 to a go and now a bet me up amon so I catch up with Abrante Day and it line up Messi and any 20 years pepe and Zinedine Zidane and Marco Materazzi one fighter a course in 2006 World Cup final a copy of Zinedine Zidane a code red card a week chino na Italy for and winning game on penalties no and then any 20 years pepe and I know pay year confirming and so at the amamo and to Debbie say our World Cup no France for a ball game no mo game no just a red card APM a week chino omo edin kukonta man for against and we ya Morocco for no bet me across surprises nemo ochina games no at 7 p.m. uramu our Los Angeles Stadium our California Bontenswa the Red Devils of Belgium womo any Spain minor and a airport referee thing and Michael Oliver and a aircraft jinam finfini a center referee na 400 game Thibaut Courtois dim kama was France any oman be at England and a first na Argentina and Belgium womo nyina ay top teams Spain mo ay favorite but GDA send a Belgium national team no ebetimi a progress ankomanim was Spain for no our World Cup quarter final this is the second home Spain ay the second home uyi Belgium eforma Spain ay the second home and can anybody person ka Spain ebe konanim nanso akwa Belgium no we are the bull say Belgium ebedi nkunim no se ne ba no wo no e was Spain enti asa ne ba no e was soft heart ema Spain minor nemum o kancha ne ba ne say e was support Belgium fortuna enti sa pa enya dia so betimi atena fi ho eno ensema Thibaut Courtois wono enso e kancha ne ba akoda no eno ena Lamine Yamal say Thibaut Courtois na wodi nkama na wakansa nsem na wodi kan because we one of the best goalkeepers our assiswa e be difficult to play against him but ogidie say yampon game no no Spain for no edin kunim on omayani din ene Belgium wo wiye and was one feel pressure bia nemum only say or some responsibilities be and so as soon as was say wotimi deliver Emma Spain minor and to already bu say nyankopon nyantoma we betimi aboa Emma Spain for Europe our final na for makwaje World Cup no mu uramu dia na ne Belgium for no mbesho mo nyankopon nyantoma de chena wo bo Cristiano Ronaldo any name abaso so mo aye key figures womo enso eboa any current generation na ose or we show mo all the best wo bu say na nkomo pe World Cup na je nanso ankoye amu wo mo we show mo all the best wo we no say Lionel Messi aye incredibly fantastic player wo woni say ne mode mo our World Cup we mu no a kire wi say nyina say Branton even Kwepo nimfie ekona nim no osan e perform our top level and we are happy for a branch of Lionel Messi and no ayensema Lamine Yamal what they two dwa we ye and what see club level and what success work about Julian Alvarez was say womo Barcelona for on bi omu nsemu omu etwen no na down betesa Alvarez assigning ama Barcelona no eso mo bebo no was these are kind of players womo Barca for no pese womo ene omu eye adwuma why top player enti already bu say a Brenton one day what no ebesi akan.
Los que todo el mundo quiere jugar con ellos, ya lo dije, tenemos los brazos abiertos si viene, seremos todos muy felices. Creo que es un jugador que pega mucho con el estilo del Barça, pero la verdad que no tengo ni idea de cómo va, pero ojalá que sí.
Eno ayen sama Lamine Yamal wano enso ade to twa Nyankopanya duma Saturday on the 11th of July 9 p.m. no way any England ebebo arawo sama eba and say area na Thomas Tuchel ono ayen manager or coach ema the 3 Lions of England no enya ni 3 key players bi Abrante Fini Declan Rice Mark Gay and Rhys James yase enwa womo mixi training ahead of Norwegian game na eba course this Saturday no diamete and it's American team air try possible base bia say Emrente no omu ebetimi aya fit enough to play against Norway minor nanso de yete and it's enhwe na Emrente amienu no ento entimi ampasse positive for the game na Arsenal and England women's team player Alessia Russo and was say hope say England and memman ebetimi ede trophy no ebafie wasu ohwe ni mu so omu ebe deliver because omu key players omu ewo topper and money I was from betting at World Cup. No?
You do have to have a little bit of luck on your side in tournaments. I think that's something that you can't control though, so you just got to kind of hope that it all falls into place. But I think performances like it's Mexico, I think that's the kind of performance and momentum that you need to win tournaments, especially this World Cup. Like the standard and the teams are immense, so it's really, really difficult to go and be consistent over that many games back to back and come out on top. But I think that we're seeing it, and I'm glad that they got that performance and that win in the way that they did, because like I said, English media and people are so quick to criticise England teams. It's really, really difficult. So yeah, I'm really happy that they've done that, and they have the players, they have the quality. They have players that are serial winners, know how to get games over the line. So hopefully this will be their year too.
Eno ayen sama Alessia Russo ono ayen striker Emma Arsenal any English women's team no wade eto twa Sunday ahomache 12 July Argentina and Switzerland and so ebebo na Kofi Diamete and the Egyptian Football Federation or the Football Association have filed complaint with FIFA wamu HSM wamu investigation ewo the officiating officials wamu handle wamu game anano ekoso between wamu any Argentina minor wamu ewu ni se referee no double standard bebrena ewo mu errors bebrena ekoso na deliberately into nhwehwe sansemnum na fe womo emfa results emra because ase peripere ye ankoye amfa amu womo Egyptian national team no enti no kakre fo ba womo wie no womo si womo coach ani din ani Hossam Hassan womo ama ne contract extension and what trust coach amu womo until 2030 afi enua na omaya ni din ani Egypt womo ekodu Egypt abonten so na pani be de wa supporters no ewe kan me wo no na efe papa ewo eden no abra Egypt for no touch it down. Eno aya Nigeria Egypt supporters no womu anywhere coming womu national team na ena no pa ye tin nyina ema mo yesi uramu ewa Argentina so a eya dia FBI for a launch investigation against the Argentine Football Association over allegation of money laundering and offense no fraud and tax evasions bebrena akwaso omu esu say sika fa kuntuna se no over $300 million eno kakre from EPA yesi more than 70 European European lawmakers and I'm also qualify for investigation into FIFA president and in Niema Ekoso our FIFA and face world football mo any politics especially kwanya wo efa so and so etimi ma branch for follow ball on gun enya kwanya ekosi akan abra na USA and so any Belgium airport abra na branch na red card wo busu say as a papa no and so edi Niema bi enam kuntuna say enti say about 70 European lawmakers and I'm also qualify for investigation and I know prayer nyina emamo wo mo HSA even kwapo route Argentina enam no FUE pa because we teams Argentina show oboda wo mo say uramu e FIFA ranking so teams wo mo rankings no e wa chiri Algeria at the 28th after Austria at the 24th Jordan at the 63rd Cape Verde at the 67th and Egypt at the 29th wo mo next opponent Switzerland wo mo at the 19th na ya say during this just quarter finals and just final no wo mo just halftime show no wo mo ade ama brand Stephanie Justin Bieber and so ebe perform our World Cup final game abra yama halftime no and so ebe koso on the 19th of July and a prayer dini nyina emamo World Cup numa according to Poly Market for no wo mo see teams are qualify our quarter finals no mo chances of winning and progressing on wo mo HSF France for no ewa suru yepa wo mo ewa 33% chances after Argentina etosum yenu 19% Spain ewa 19 England ewa 16 Norway ewa 6 Morocco ewa 3 Belgium ewa 2 NFL Switzerland and so ewa 2% chances of progressing to the next stage and opa yadini nyina emamo enam modi mo nations ni edanadi ewa World Cup asintino say according to the latest ranking uramu ewa FIFA Coca-Cola ranking mu ebe pano and it's France for and at that top France ababe Argentina no mu eda one Argentina about 2 and Spain and so about 3 edini nyina emamo according to X no one say Cristiano Ronaldo the most watched footballer ever X so na Abrante no eda number 1 no the other 2 Lionel Messi and Abrante from Erling Haaland eda number 3 number 4 Kylian Mbappe Harry Kane and so eda number 5 and number 6 no Lamine Yamal and a pay edini nyina emamo Abrante from Cristiano Ronaldo and Thierry Henry can one some said ni legacy no untouchable or so a great player na great player bia and a bet me at the World Cup was it a no end definer ni legacy was it we wish all the best was many goals na hope said the 1,000 goals were pass wash no we be sharp because a branch from Ronaldo no we inspire generation case any war more we so follow football and tia branch no me and for World Cup and the legacy no and ya there World Cup e bet me am na legacy no about fam no sama Thierry Henry what the to twa na ene dia mate and is a Portugal national team no papa ne dey any Jesus and I'm paying for any adin komo adere chira wo babeli did the project for the Nations League European Championship 2028 and the next World Cup abakoso 2030 yes Jesus and omodi adwuma ne ema no papa ne dey any have Aguero so no ababe to twa se Morocco for anase Mexico mum wo mo confirm papa no se enya de sem wono na to so adwuma am wo Mexico man no nemum se omodi adwuma no ama former player Rafael Marquez and Ebabe Juma Eddie Ama Mexico na fi wali do omo ama wo next games and next competitions no wo progress yes Gabi former Atletico Madrid captain no one and next season wo babe assistant manager Eddie Ama Diego Pablo Simeone Atletico Madrid Abrantewe ebo Atletico Academy graduate ebebo senior team over 417 matches and we need 6 titles about Atletico Madrid Bobo kono enti wasia ba Atletico Madrid wababe as manager Ruben Amorim and didn't come as manager Emma AC Milan was we so happy and proud simple we manager Emma AC Milan Bobo kono waba so aba beje titles nemum no crepa and some players no who already was ebe deliver our top level na enu etimi ali do omo to the expectation was so person Luka Modric este enti Abrante no be here services one no ebe din come personally na fe wa hwese Abrante no ebe timi atwas for 7 for air cansem say or person Abrante for the Christian Pulisic every AC Milan no see Pulisic important player mo gidie ewonimu enti nya de so ma Abrante no Akwaaba bia no pai ye de nyina enso emamu over for the case so Abrante for Morgan Holman enso Denmark nya wo si akan ema Sporting Lisbon yes we agree terms with Atletico Madrid Madrid and I no pay yes Sporting Lisbon for edge 40 million euros plus add-ons about Branta for the Morton and so Aquaco Ramu our Atletico Madrid ya didn't Emma Mon and confirmed Sir Frank Garcia and so every Real Madrid at name Real Betis Bobo Kono 4 million euros and yesike Euramu na ya say future sale on clause no 50% dachibiano Sabetis for Tom Frank Garcia Sikabion Bejano 50-50 emu half Ebaba Madrid na Real Betis for no and so half a Branton Asani contract until 2030 Jesse number 11 and a Frank Garcia and Kwashe our Betis aswaye Olawin Chomene and so Asani contract extension for Real Madrid until June 2031 na ya say Urama Papa ni din any Mourinho and etimi making clear say we nya a Branton and Federico Valverde enti opushi ye pa nemum de mate and say Olawin Chomene ebenya 13 million euros a season bia and so e dey good bottom or one of the top players who Jessica Real Madrid but they can't catch say the new manager Mourinho so be nya Valverde and Olawin Chomene na ya say kan ubi and e man e pushi ya Madrid for no assigning a Branton contract extension at the man ya say a Branton for Valverde na man for eka say Mourinho e captains in the finism was it be one and ability where starter one ability team as a captain into Washisha meeting crapo and ya told them say or bet me any a Branton e shed na fe wo mo adi enkoma Madrid next midfielders and say midfielders next season wo mo ebe yusu am so far the ekromunie Jude Bellingham Olawin Chomene Valverde Ada Guilherme Eduardo Camavinga and a Bernardo Silva Ababe Kano and a pay the Etomu from Borussia Dortmund and one boy Karim Adeyemi as well and it's a Branton Eba Barcelona we agree terms Karim Adeyemi join Barcelona team na yenim say ne contract na valid until 2027 now so komodie ba bia du no say Adeyemi and mpemfo akasa durachiri Hansi Flick kropo no Chelsea Branton Eba obeboa ne ye pa e was Spain one yes Ghana near Branton Emmanuel Abrokwa and so Adjani Sevilla Wababa the first Ghanaian player directly from the local front one also Adjani Sevilla team now until 2029 and now player confirming nyina amamo Mason Greenwood so ne camp no I inform Fenerbahce for say contract terms somebody more no until 2030 no ma agree until Branton again and Mason Greenwood so no Ramu our Fenerbahce Olympic Lyon for ebenya 40 million euros no enso kakra ekoso ho a Branton for the Jean Palenya ni nim senka Tottenham for ever trigger the buy option cross now so wo mo chese boy no am wo sign out return to Bayern Munich they made and it's a Sporting Lisbon for Epa Branton for Palenya afi Arsenal team no enso the new bid Ramu for Bruno Guimaraes wo mo di kan at the first bid ekoye 55 million pounds Newcastle rejected second approach na 65 million pounds yes I don't so rejected and yes Newcastle for them pay between 65 to 90 million pounds and Arsenal for ever say at the third bid acquire and a player didn't Manchester United and so RGC agreement with Chelsea midfielder a Branton for Andre Santos according to David Austin no 48 million pounds plus 2 million pounds and add-ons and Chelsea 50 million pounds from Andre Santos after that to be a 10% salon clause eshebo Chelsea for Emma Branton green light say and one choir medicals Emma Manchester United Bobo Kona Giovanni Quenta and so officially we're joining Chelsea team from Sporting Lisbon and a contract no until 2034 motor boy we ache na wabo sign edno eloni Sporting Bobo Kona afei and officially a Branton aba wonu so aba be adwuma Emma Chelsea was so excited to work with the new teammates now, the new manager, and so Zabi Alonso was say I'm very hard-working young person, and I like to help my team. I am excited to work with my teammates and my new manager. And no, Giovanni Quenta, one and so a day at 2 after say you confirming the set where Chelsea player and Kofi engine so now and a pay amana name 7 young friends in a fair big from for the Akabia and trust so MIT for an annual pay.
Okay, yeah, that's the banana and Casamano needs some what you see who seen Eba na otimi edini chiremu ediama wo wia ocean Eba after ocean na yetiasim na edefisem no edi atwaso ediama ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel say live away YouTube ni Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 draws is show live for obenye bi na wa hwe na so tiri ha kire wa dwere se kama so etimi da fa so no so sample Dr. Tachi Herbal Center wasi enemo ya de se o san ho a na hwe na wani no na ntbenko ho na de bi bra na yemo dre na wani ya de no na yentu ase kama etimi emfama eno Dr. Tachi Herbal Center say glaucoma na say tabi na si wani so na nyina ba ebetimi yi ni nyina e de free so Monday to Friday ana ye adwuma obehu e obrekum jamdedi ye ne Roman Catholic so na de na hwe wase men kan say afrefre no afre 0539 268630 0539 268630 fra yebejo so sasra kefo so Akwaaba enterprise osebra dance ye ma papa oba won se e ka ode nansa pepepe ofie no wesie fiebra no waye bi cement na per chance de board dance na pebi ato obenye bi that one de board dance na pebi ato obenye bi ato number 1 bi no from 1.5 inches no obenye bi na ma bi sa hebaro na per cell over frame glass awrana se ba den wise no na nyina obenye bi e de free ya catching na wasemen kan chese side head pants na ba pickers bra na be tudie na we missing contractor dan usidan eda ma obi abomode na bra ne ma pa no na sentiment kabi emfe free aso oba to 4 and edi mam obe hu e obrekum ala wakwan so ne Akwaaba radio ene wadan krum wasemen kan che osem eya frefra no afresese eda fa 0542 034967 ana 0242020208 ofra ye bejo so ne abo ne ma pa na won satimi akabi ede free akache we say good morning.
Good morning Kofi Tagor.
Bibi aboko de.
Kofi bibi aboko pa.
Ye de nyame ase. Na so yaba.
Ye be ye adwuma den. E de ama o my Ghana. Ya nya ne sa obi anye.
Obi anye.
Nti yaba.
Ye nya ba so de yaba.
Ye de nsem begu ho.
Sanity. Yo, ene ma ye nte we muda.
Kofi me da se. Ye nche obi na no pa yi so.
Okay.
Na en kan chom say live on YouTube.
Yes,
Akwaaba 98.1.
Yeah.
Ni ya share link ne so aba
Facebook account.
Tuba ha obenya ye. Me akasa so ma so me TikTok.
Okay.
E wo Hussein Adams.
Hussein Adams.
E ho so fa ho a
obehu ye.
Obehia ye na around.
Okay. Yo.
Ye nkwe.
Ene ye nkwe.
Kofi ezei ya through serious stage. Na ene wo World Cup net was right.
Yes.
Quarter finals. And France ni Morocco.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Oh Ghana ha. In fact, so where quarter final draw no a. Who's Morocco na the only African country Kofi Tagor waka in the last 8. Until Europe for the 6. South America back Argentina.
Yes.
Na Africa so Morocco.
98.1
ahead of this game. I know let me say as the Dino Nahi. Morocco number 8 just.
Yeah.
And I can say the last defeat Omunya against France in the last tournament, you know. And that's so fresh.
Oh my dream.
And now upon reflection, they know what they could have done right. And kebeti mi amo marine sa game no instead of lose 2-0.
Okay.
And I'm say good. Because and then you call a game like this against the almighty France. This is the needed fuel.
Okay.
We here say the last time she almost say 2-0. And do you know say since then 4 years ago Morocco acquired 34 games unbeaten.
34.
Yes.
That's
say
it.
about 90 minutes unbeaten.
France is German.
Yes.
Wow.
And think about it. That is 4 years span. And when you are coming again, now be facing the same team or handle that defeat here. And just say, and then you have to give above 100%.
Yes.
And facing this France team, Kofi, you need to be in the best of shape, the best of motivation, the best frame of mind to be able to face them because my team is frightening. Hey, me Maka, and let me repeat, say, a name from Africa here, Morocco is the best bet. If there is a team, I'll bet me a France and am I feeling confident to say, oh, wait, 13 way there. At least Obenya sticker. From Africa here, it's Morocco. Because of team now, my building, because of their project, because of born no born, and the setup no that honor. In the yeah, because in the bed 3 minutes it's been official. Say Ismail Saibari, Uncle Betty me a Gina 9. What was Sama by Munchi no? No one to no. As the coach said, no, and then still I ran turning to me more game, maybe.
Wow.
But fast forward, striker obo Al in Sofian Rahim who say me catch say obo national team no o put in effort work ni ade o she go against Haiti. In fact now no last game he scored against Netherlands. That was Netherlands. And so matches now all boy in recent times, you know say Ampa he's in the best of shape in the absence of Ismail Saibari obetimi ama goals honum Canada. Now and also he scored. Now and then Morocco, of course, will be our matches no more. And when you look at that setup, no team because I watched France. I've watched them throughout the entire tournament. So far, will be about 5 matches. And I can confidently tell you, say, France team no, I know they too much. Because those 5 matches that we've seen, think about it. It started Senegal 3-1. Yeah. Or share Iraq 3-0. And or share Norway 4-1. Or share Sweden 3-0. You see the margin of victories, and then the Paraguay game, and they kill Mbappe no man and talk no more way. Papa money and dumche. Omo yam patai. Kofi, and they yenim dia buyer from the Paraguay game. Ntokwa twetwe ntia, but then even amidst the frustration, France were able to win. And we've seen their strength so far in these 5 games. But you see, Morocco saw about 5, and interestingly, France they only have 5 straight wins. But for Morocco, yes, the first game or drawing 1-1 against Brazil, or twice winning the subsequent 2 games. That was against Haiti and Scotland. Or Scotland 1-0 or Haiti 4-2. And over Netherlands. And a draw. Extra time penalties. No, they advance here. And away Canada. 80 years, ni game no. Morocco see unbeaten. Almost tasty defeat in this World Cup still. And into the 34 games, you know. And when you look at almost 5 games now, in as much as almost could have 5 straight wins, you know. Because Morocco have bought bigger matches than same France. Yes, of course. Morocco have bought Brazil, it won't need him. But bought Netherlands. But France have won Senegal, Norway, Iraq. What I say? Sweden and Paraguay. So relatively, Morocco have bought bigger matches. And I think it will give a bit more the needed test in any BBR in facing France. In fact, France will have to be careful because almost will weakness. And the reason why they have to be careful, they say, Kofi, meaning what in common one, a starting free France, we don't want to buy. So comparing even this team, and then the last team that went to the finals, they feel say this team is much stronger. The Olise, Mbappe, Dembele, Doué, Bakola, they be any in free. In fact, Cherki, Magnus Akliuch, so our team we know. I know I didn't say the last World Cup. So do you know one thing? They will never be forgiven if Omo and Timan go finals. And to Omo know much bigger things to lose.
Oh, okay.
Means what matter?
Yeah.
And they have to be careful because Omo weakness. Let's be very honest. Along the line, you know, see how our teams will be finding the net against them.
Yeah.
And with this Moroccan team, Kofi, and then of course, Omo goalkeeper in Yassine Bonu, who is trustworthy. Omo bought Hakimi. And him the performer and Hakimi and Mbappe renew hostilities. And interestingly, 2 best friends almost say share on the field. The last tournament Hakimi can say Mbappe the ball no fan wants to be see ampa wam chairman, but in the end in a game almost dominating say game no lose ball possession France ball 38%. Yeah. Shot attempt Morocco ball 13, France ball 14, but France had 2 on target and any share and the Kofi problem. So you look at a team that they faced them before, and Hakimi and in the leadership plus the form of war in this very World Cup, one of the players at the from match day 1 have been consistent ball my supply. No so much right. Mazraoui was left back or no. The way I know was cement. In fact, on my team no, even Charlie Raid any inside Diop suspect there, but a year as in the back unit in a whole in its entirety. Now, at the back where more hotoso no more trusted because think about it. Midfield training, the way they combine. In fact, the cohesion that exists, even though but from everybody. Interestingly, this Moroccan players, a chunk of them could have French background, and they are very familiar with the kind of football now Mbappe face, Back when Lille, are you body? Yeah. On Real Madrid, the crowd tormented that time I was 17 years. Time I Lille, share Real Madrid one day, Jonathan David. Are you body in the bosses? In fact, El Anoui and Azedine Onahi. These are three midfielders, and they France about two. Chouameni right into Adrian Rabiot ni manu ko ne so majority of the time we know say Olise no about 10 no e complemented but the midfield combination of this Morocco three no any Olise or no majority of the time better ne ho akwa attack no means in fact Morocco midfield no can really help them in their course and
okay
and don't forget El Kanous he's been very, very, even though Onyanya goals, but he's been very, very good. There. So I'm over Brahim Diaz. When you say Olise were 5 assists in this World Cup, right? Brahim Diaz is having 4.
Wow.
And yes, this very tournament, we are not talking about Brahim Diaz too much because tournaments are Arsenal and Kasana. And the attention is about goals in the Ney, Mbappe, Messi, but Brahim Diaz is having 4 solid assists in this very tournament. Maka Sofiane Rahimi Asem. But nan kamenya nka game wey cyber game sa pia gini na okoba yen na okotwe ataya no Kofi nka game wey is my cyber game
ozo okotwe ataya
na wa hwe ne onveli ni bi won oni mataya twetu yen twetwe nkoso bi se ni emfamfa ya ji eti Kofi Tagor on chain and you see I'm stressing much on Morocco because they stand a lot to gain. Na France fund there, a lot to lose. Reason being simple because when you look at this French team, now we say this very tournament, or when Timan call finance, dear nebeye, because think about it, Morocco, Kofi Tagor, they know. So much to France. Do you know what they've done? And put that aside. So much to France is here. Yeah. Believe, say, to finals. And because where you France we are, Spain and Belgium, but so much to France. Believe in a finals there. They are true.
Okay.
Even though there will be Spain, there will be Belgium. But who knows? Because say me can we need GDA African teams a beti mako finals on beti maye bibi but announce on beje worker so Morocco if I France me sure say if there is any African team obi benye GDA on mako final and on beje world cup ni bia omo no be happy point.
Oh yes.
And who knows if it might be this season indeed they stand to gain a lot but to lose nothing because so I'm free more and you'll be afford. Now I wanted to stress much on Morocco so that we appreciate the kind of opponent that France will be facing. Okay. Because they will hurt France on there. And again, don't forget, say the French team that they are playing against, they are stronger on paper. But one say Morocco to be stretching poco penalties are. It is at the advantage. And so I'm to be stretching game no penalties are. It is their at the advantage, but Kofi Tagor. France team ne nya good France team that was ano.
I know they.
Nya good so share the entire squad. Even media makase nyo mo goalkeeper no a. Omo defense no mean trust sa particularly if you target to beat so Upamecano Kasai Bobby now target to beat say Upamecano ho na. To kuro da wa obetimi the ball afa hopa Lucas Dini ne Kunde and convince me that much but the strength in attack can be also they will find the back of the net and no dey problem no can be also because say so our trend be World Cup na here Messi na starting goals no na Mbappe abɛhyɛ na Haaland ato aso ansa na Harry Kane ahyɛ ne deɛ last saa na ɔmo ayɛ from 2-2 goals ɛde ba another 2-2 obi abɛhyɛ 1 ɔmo de adu 7 na no Messi ahyɛ ɔkɔ 8 nti ɔmo expect sɛ Mbappe bɛyɛ de ɛbɛto aso now you see the Mbappe's factor no huge because World Cup the last time somebody asked me say nti Mbappe ne Messi when na World Cup ase obeyi na as the best player when it comes to World Cup obviously they may Messi because MVP no kra Mbappe nji be that right Messi aji 2 menkai
za okay
what I say Messi aji 2 and on top of that no some Messi actually goes to World Cup now
yes.
knockout goal records ni bibia so me personally they will go for Messi because maybe I will take time Mbappe will overcome that and answer will surpass that but as at now there I'll go Messi but put that aside Kofi
yeah
Mbappe ba tournament na say o ka say World Cup no about 2 first one no buy no you young second one obebo call final this time round they lead the team now as a captain and the motivation the demands the be different that is the reason why this very tournament Mbappe is playing as if say just say I say hunger na more and in fact our team looks unstoppable particularly with attack and to analyze in a senkra o hwe our team no fierce attack na now you marshal because threat ni free baby threat no attacking threat ni free baby game and Mbappe and Shegu no Dembele ball hat
yes against Norway no
what I say and Olise no proud to the tournament on friendly match be hat trick oba tournament yes oba 10 no na you say assist nko na obetwitwa enti obia ye scorer hweduwe hwe Bakola obia ye scorer and then mo team no in fact attack na do omoko nti another we are in for a match
okay
we are in for a match but I will not be surprised say ye be no Kofi edin to see Morocco through but they can do anything and they can do anything
last of it means you know
a bit my possible me the game we know the reason I just want to leave it as such
oh okay
said even if Morocco gets eliminated people will trust and answer conform performance no more that
yes.
You know what I say people will respect the omoye here on the front club for that I can guarantee that say boy no mbebo na be son crop for any yemfa no ntonche ovi mpese me come feelings bi na after say enra reports be there just say Barcelona the official bid akọ Borussia Dortmund na Karima de emi no na kasa ma de emi adwen no de Barcelona nko a eno
ene wana adwen
and I was looking about so far signings na omo ye no
98.1 Akwaaba
Karima de emi and I say Kofi we dey nya presenter sem Barcelona signings here omo ye pa ye statistics your motivation Real Madrid ne de we mo on the most serious note because we been top Mbappe top players ni ade wo dey hwe sese a kukere aba then they don't freeze omo pe Olise ye be we no madu beto all this play no mo dey Anthony Gordon ni Karima de emi e Madrid their form
Liga Premier Madrid
no classico bibia ojo ho a won dey ase no to that the Omo Pau Torres Gerard Martin Christensen you see Barca G League you know 2 at the atwas and they say media honestly football is stage to the level say the year is say omo behind the scenes person or winning and winning into me when say league in part no matter what Barca sentiment into as 3 esa akro make say league no cry some when season we there either obesumo ja na be there minim say nye den ade ne be Real Madrid
samum
whether by performance or by I think it will be the 10.
Sa ne sa no FIFA be sa da abetimi atene.
Na World Cup nyo mo eso mo ko na okoi. Enye sa.
Say
football dey interest nko
o mo kwaje to so tram gas league no ahondi ni
wa ka nti mi hu ni say this season e dey be Real Madrid.
Nti efe ni na ma.
Ene mi nti mi hu de.
Na say na da bi hu say wo say tira say bia wo say.
Sa na me ma dwen ye mi say the football conspiracy nko na me na mo.
Okay you.
But on the most serious note, you see, I didn't make with a Nigerian background, and you know, the trajectory, career trajectory from Salzburg over Dortmund. Makan Nasem say, a woman, so already kind of chances I will say particularly our big stage near there. Even the Real Madrid ne Dortmund Champions League final near there. A bit me watching on a different way. Now I can say onimbobo, but if you don't be deceived, onimbobo papa, ademi, or will pace, or ye very effective, or ye tormentor, and you understand these kind of signings. You see, are they a mimono? Players at the almost build the squad quality, squad depth. Or near the typical difference. Barcelona for him say their ideal targets as in players are on Shemua. Emma first team squad and I had taken. And yet the lives of Harry Kane no more pay. Omenya. Julian Alvarez. Who said these players and when they come, you know what they brings on board.
Yeah.
But so be odo deaf now. Na obinum to say Ronnie Badaji num ebe free team num dia. So the ade mi mo be hihiem na say Ronnie Badaji ne be free bench aba ade mi free bench ba. Say bigger outgrade. So these are the kind of signings that they are doing now. But the fans are not convinced because they want to hear the big names. Because so person the Champions League, person call father. Na still signings ni Anthony Gordon ni ade mi mu dia. Champions League ne say o wa chikakra. Be league ni obetuma manage ni o ma bi way through. But league ni there. Oh, that's what we're cheap. That is where almost finding almost self-wanted. But then I think Barcelona for no. Yes, me name the amount and a figure I didn't maybe cost in total. But I think Barcelona don't want to spend so much on certain players. Bia, so I'm the scanner can about them for no one. Be a nice scanner so what I say, maybe so now cover problem. But intimidate, let's see. Baby a deal because it looks as if it's growing fast and say Anthony Gordon in the NBD. Then say within this week here, Kofi, we are expecting say Kaima D maybe free Dortmund about Barcelona. Me need the tell and say Barca for year signing and still or money says o jubilate and I won't pay me.
About your money
team be sign and I can any advance or money.
Dinano. Yeah.
I say Chelsea players no two Ephraim. Now, in fact, to understand the current Chelsea situation, no. Chelsea did 10 season each year, no. To so 10.
Yeah.
And to me, so yeah, Chelsea fan now won't say right after so to so 10. Now problems are team no exposed because clearly Chelsea defensive weakness, but even from goalkeeping to almost centre back plus full backs, no. Baby, I know yeah. And another left back there number one.
Yes.
But right back, you know how I know rotating between Rich James and Malo Gusto Ninti. A horse here. But centre back sneaky pania. The man name Timothy 10.1. Your rack transfer market in Mua. You was a Chelsea here, so I'm better quality players at the abe augmented squad. No? In fact, attack a crown. They need to add quality. Fast forward. Defense no baby a yenu muma kukere ya Korea Madrid. It's now there's a problem on the left. I say Chelsea fix it. Yeah. And then Chelsea team no and your name's a spine now. What didn't I say Gina midfield? No. Abrante and the Andre Santos.
Andre Santos, yes.
I agree. Or Kwako sign Eddie Ama. A more rivalry club. Man, you find in Chelsea no depend on money from a rivalry. But the competition between Chelsea and Manchester United. Now, according to David Austin, and same thing as reported by Fabrizio Romano, say Manchester United reached agreement with Chelsea to sign Andre Santos, due for the 22-year-old Chelsea midfielder, worth £48 million plus £2 million in easily achievable add-ons. There's a total package near £50 million.
Okay.
And then almost 10% sell-on clause. Say Chelsea turn one. Kofi in future, so I didn't know more the power. What the one no man turn watch it. Omenya 10%. But you see, and then Andre Santos be free Chelsea, no. Kofi Tagor, it means say, first team players say come midfielder. Moises Caicedo about 6. Oniwa Romeo Lavia and then debutize, right? But Enzo Fernandez, I know already Crano or person Olivi because Real Madrid number. Who knows? Because the transfer window, no, Kofi Nyempo September to Mponi Ebia Ebewu. And what I said now, you best son, and that team Sinibi, but who knows? Ebi Barcelona last hour. Anameboa Ebi Abayembi Obi Nim because was show intent. so you be free.
Yeah.
Ajije ho punishment any ade. Na Andre Santos e can free. Yes, I know. So when it comes to the package as in Sikano, say can you say Chelsea what wanting problem more and can you bad for a player on started.
Okay.
But if you looking at the Chelsea system, the way they've built their team, and what this guy asked to the team, Andre Santos, when the profile is unique from all the midfielders that are there. And again, even though turn when you are going to buy to replace because I can't first team midfielder Strepe, I can't Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo ni Romeo Lavia. And the man said there be Enzo Fernandez ni Caicedo never on genuine. And you need to still buy.
Okay.
And now Chelsea problem no. Okay, maybe they are doing the sellings first, right? Players need be create no fault. But Andre Santos or more pay. Particularly at the time when Chelsea appointed Xabi Alonso. So you expect Xabi Alonso or prioritize the midfield power. Until you expect say the team near take particularly midfield. And the as a still Chelsea lose. On the key players nibi. Wabras so far you know the Chelsea or market particularly attack na Chelsea e da was here you know Kofi so mo ye dilap some no man per striker because last season Kopama goals no man Chelsea the 10
okay
and even Kopama when we heard he was not happy and say offer papa bi abaya and I bampua he might want to leave Chelsea he na en koma na media anymore. And we don't even know to the extent.
Okay.
And Chelsea deal no there so far.
You
say omunyanto but the fans are not happy.
Martin. You yeah that say no aye Hussein Adam say na otenen kasa na ni nsem no. Wade ne de nti ocean eba na otimi ede ne de ama wo wie pe na yate asim na fisem no etimi atwa so ede ama ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel som. Se we no Akwaaba sports arena anano pi ye di emana jobra seven kanche sebra yen ana ise solar no yebetimi abone kama etimi de ma ye bo solar no ma wa seven kanche se nyoma bia ise electricity ewisu bia no betimi ewisu abra ise unya ha obia ana afi so say ye enso bi na metu ne kama enfama ye de fidie ne eba betu ne kama etimi de ma polytank no obi ne se ha obia to na oba yebetimi repair ne kama etimi ede ma ana afi so seven kanche se say prame was bia na peso ye bia no oba yebetimi ayene kama etimi de ma no jobra penecha kwan brekum woni post office no ene di ene hwe breku double contract akwan so eya frefra no friends say e da fa 0241677555 ana 0208211024 fra ebetimi ajezo adonko next level energy drink aba is Ghana for nyina ajatum kone kope bi nanunum bi na ayade sebetimi aboa papa wasebe nkanche sa no pe se opese onya odeni na onya honde na kwadwuma bra wonte bra bia wo de se no simple onya next level ba kwa enso se de na watu ba kogum no wanom enu anu no ebebo apemfo nka bata mo makwada no fo mosomo entime num bi ema no nyi wasebe nkanche se eya frefra na wafre e da fa 0244832287 and 0244186612 ufra ibetimi adjust na B8 Ventures what's in Kansas zebra say water is hold on ape oba on say kebisa san for water is nyina obenye bi e dey free ya catch what's in Kansas eye to 4 and afi so pe ba ko bia wisu nyina ba on say betima kebi e dey free aso ye wodom akwanso ye ben Mr Precursor me no do on say e kan what's in Kansas say Monday to Saturday ene ye adwuma ye say hia mrante omo wodin ene omo ye adwuma enti wo pepa support adwuma no obetimi aya wo dey free number 6 for 0248225701 and 0553239783 ofra ye beto osuni abo ama osuni amapano setima kabim e dey free yakachi osin good morning
open kese Kofi Tagor
bibia boko
yango pardon bibia boko
ye nyame ase
na so what to say
mesumu ye
de nyame ase and I heard benya surprise visitors
from where
wow for Manucho
sa
Moro Moro money Safo
okay
you I'm so more professionals game be born money sunyan for no
okay
mo be born Sunday nti
Martin
so me ba be dede
Martin ye twa mo ane dede no mo konye station
yes mo konye 2-0 professional discipline
on be to mo okay ye twa mo why
you I started training you know Omo ye hu training.
And say so mo ye. Now akwaji two away na say obobo hu na say wan training.
No two professionals mu ye agreed.
Omo beto ya. You. Enti o de ye
Now link
enti.
ne da he.
Huh?
So link no mo de ato.
Ya share to ya.
The share the link. Mamu tie no share the link, share the link.
Okay, Facebook or down.
Mun share link no.
You.
Mamu share link na na jonko a mun share na no pay.
You.
Mun share link ni nyina no pay.
Open se munaka.
You. Tagor.
Ye.
Yanchi tiefo na no pay.
Obi ajo so sanopi.
Yes. Now, this is the perfect quarter-final showdown. So far as first game, there be way in your Kennedy showdown. Now, Kofi, France and Morocco game not at top from Boston Stadium. Now, the capacity of the stadium here around 64,146. 8 o'clock p.m. Sana yesterday time na again beba so. Kofi referee bedi game no referee no Facundo Raul Telo Figueroa. Oye Argentine international worthy 44 years.
Yeah.
Now the time the referee no ran komo we mu no eye de akoso after say referee din better abonten say wono and be ko officiate this particular encounter. Press conferences akoso. And ebisa two coaches or mujina mudima fanu no. The first one did the chance.
Okay.
So after say referee didn't buy mountain no. Amophobia started raising concerns say referee ni Argentina ni. And so more tournament we mu dia team back wa dodo na gide pass or favorite to win the tournament Air France. And then they say national team bet me Argentina preventing them from not winning this particular World Cup. Then which means Air France.
And the referee anko bo am.
Yes, referee for Argentina. And you beside the chance, not the chance you another unpaid that conversation no. Now France body etia Morocco. They are not going to play against the referee. And some beside Mohamed Wabi. On jump for Morocco. No on switch them say. Another of experienced referees. Because the last game no. Omunya Netherlands referees. Omane Canada no. Danny McKaylee were very experienced. Into another. On your too much concern about referee no be the game no. Okay. He only wants to see an experienced referee. Say obabe gina aya agroni finfini. Okay. On record referee for Facundo Raul Telo Figueroa from last season. Were the 158 matches. 158. From Argentina League in club work okay. And I was show 74 yellow cards. 74. On time show yellow cards. And they say yeah, 158 and that's 74. No, I show only 5 red cards. Wow. And then it's remember. And I the penalty 7. 158 in yes, on time the penalties. And it is a penalty and it is a trap and a trap. Or allow game money flow. Okay. Or make agronia the flow. Now the two teams in Kofi. Omaba share at a particular point obia de behe na ho de. Morocco and France. Yes. Because if you want to become a champion, you should be ready to face champions. And are the best, the very best. Now, the two sides, you know, obia unbeaten so far. Or this ongoing World Cup. So it tells you how strong our teams near day. Now, France per se, winning this particular World Cup. Morocco, the last time about World Cup, could do semi-final, and you are also person better the record. And you could be so better record than they are. So, which means a person final. Yes. Now, say France, a say, could do this particular World Cup. Now, come on, ye did the form, say, ya tattoo, so we are the biggest tournament favorite in Ebebemua. Because these are some of the biggest testers also more passing. Okay. Again. So Morocco for so in o ma be Africa need so back we. So one person so a better on record. Essential mo history no mo kena. Say omo ye the first African team omo reach semi-final. Probably omo go so meet Masako final. If we were the biggest test for the Moroccans. Oh, okay. The biggest test for Moroccans. Now so share the two sides now. No, I have more than one more tournament so far. Okay. Now, Morocco first game. On it, the most decorated team in the history of this tournament, Brazil. ebo draw 1-1 enti so aba be check here after that Brazil game Morocco for no more than Peja even against the Netherlands run of 32
yeah
because you look at ball and Morocco boy after say no more than form a goal I won't give you up gather momentum and confidence push it beyond the limit take kind last minute at the penalties go in the Netherlands and also show how stronger our team near the even though my France they're winning the games but looking at games now Morocco ball draw no Kofi and young games the exceptional performances Eddie and Yasenketwa now and they about casted down to Kakra our France for performance to modern edition the game they won by goal to against Paraguay. Don't know they pass France performance they too convincing.
Okay.
Yes, against
Paraguay.
South American opponent. They too convincing sir. But so when they approach any that defensive tactics. Now Gustavo Alfaro mode approaching France now. Only on by why almost so far in that particular game they narrowly won by goal to nil. Now news I have here say Ismail Sebali Morocco for one of the most influential players for them out this particular World Cup or out
yes
coach now confirm it so on to me say I can so we are hoping say at least the injury near too serious so I be about miss the rest of games in case Morocco for no qualifier
do semi-finals
yes
okay.
Again Abrante furniture the raid on to see account for Crystal Palace. Only he said your partnership now with keeper Kama.
Okay.
And also the last game against Canada, Morocco winning 3-0. Went to me and see I can. In the Abrante and the any red one hal any be shame at the man, but also ball Kama. But I like the partnership of Abrante for H the raid and he said Diop.
Okay.
Because Omun in France for me, he said Diop no. Yes, yeah, one of France. Ana ne maame ene ye Morocco ni
okay.
Ana ne papa ye French ni nti ekwo one of France ho ene ni wa be na chiraze dia Morocco.
Okay.
Now, and on the other side of the coin, for France nso a the only bad news for them is say Chouameni don't me see akan.
Yeah.
And they likely say coach na friend the chance to maintain Manu Kone in the heart of the Medford North na partner Abrante friend Adran Rabiot. So go when they big news again concerning the fitness of some of the players. Now, Kofi, may try the me be just to give chance to France because they are favorite to win this game.
Yes.
But Kofi, I am not fully convinced.
Our performance, our modernity.
Yes, say France ebe Morocco.
Samum.
Yes, even though on paper there son will be Americans amount on paper there France a clear favorite even yes on put a tournament but me need there Kofi I see me so said this match it is not too convincing for France on the winning because the Moroccan side of France is sure in 2022 or Qatar and we a different team this time around and it's a France for not doing almost say Morocco for no sure mumre be na atwam o kata na be sure mo ene o Boston US ona enya no kre because Morocco for no o develop status o develop class bi amo mo ho am they are able to rub shoulders against any other national team we are say a team last edition on Spain about where Spain a team on Portugal about Portugal. No about this particular tournament on a Brazil ball draw 1-1. In Netherlands. And if Morocco they have been able to come against some of the powerhouse in world football. Our money results are there. Morocco France able regardless of how France team is strong then it says Morocco for some team you are and then Kofi that status that arrogance now mumu all African teams no say nko ko share top European teams bi to say France ni England mu ne ayi ni ade a why how omo Morocco team ni ntisa and then regardless of how big our national team ni no Morocco be share wo hunu say a normal match and omo coach Mohamed Wabi no kan I say a normal match.
Oh, okay, Eddie Mano.
And again, Tagor. Morocco so Kofi and they currently. Morocco 34 games.
34.
Lose match.
Wow.
Record on my area to international level. And what stops them say, Omuntimi they ain't coming to against France. You get a point? Yes, and they say France 4% World Cup no more dia. Ejuma kesi part of money ene.
Oh, yes, somewhere.
Yes. Because this is the biggest test for them. Match was a very tricky match. Because the motivation behind this game, you know, and they say Morocco for to Michel France. Or must say Abako send be more money. You get a point. And France for the Kofi, or money. Again, or more of form. France will form. About form guide they are. France our form. Because almost the last 12 matches, say like as Morocco, almost 34 matches, almost unbeaten no. Regulation time no. France so last 12 competitive matches, while winning 11 and our draw back up.
Oh, okay.
You're not sure of the exceptional form and an excellent performance of modern idea or modern bad this particular game. Now, Kofi.
Yeah.
I dear Marco, I very critical. Game when we had the tactical battle. And only be determine who wins this particular game. Match with any history, any records, and be determine who wins this game. A individual quality and the tactical approach. Our two coaches in the game will be determine who wins this game, and will be taking the chances. Because on record, I'm not sure she paying, but in competitive games, I'm not sure about Kope. That was the defeat in France the month 2022 no.
Okay.
Other meetings in a non-competitive games and I France and Morocco at the finish. Now, two coaches no be about the same formation. About coaching I want to inform Mohamed Wabi and to do the Deschamps home. But no crap I won't come on say Mohamed Wabi no buy no watch time and time again say or a very proven and a very competent coach.
Okay.
Onimajuma Odin Tatis.
Onim the
oye yes. When I know so a coach be onim the oye pa. About 4-2-3-1. Did they decide to go the same formation 4-2-3-1? But the interpretation of the 4-2-3-1 formation for the both teams, you know, and they different. Yes. Now France for no 4-2-3-1 no. As usual, Mignon will be in the post. Mark Mignon. Lucas Digne, Koundé, Upamecano, and Saliba completing the back line.
Okay.
The double pivot, no. Manu Kone, because of the absence of Abrante Furniture and many in Kone the Baby Shame. Then they had the Adrian Rabiot partner, no. So double pivot. Up front, Ebenya Dembele, Olise, Doué, and Mbappe, and Ebeli the attacker. No. Now, we are saying,
Akwaaba.
3 triangles. And don't make creative one in their build up. And you won't say one of their defensive methods, no, or join it 2 center backs, no. They join 2 center backs now. Now France will be back 3. I will try to build up, no. Then some for me the back 3 shape. Oh, more build up no more actually one. Almost structure, no. Almost full backs be move. Very high up the pitch to create numerical advantage. On the flanks, into always no on Babenya 3 players, into Babenya 3v2 into they be on the flanks no more value.
Okay.
Into and on the create chances bebre Edma bit say Emma space bebre ma bit say Dembele ne only say mudi create chances no. Into both Mbappe so no will find his way no adrift or the back left no adrift no the about right side. Say Mfana say team need decide so best city deep akolo blocker because omo space empty. Until Abasa now create space between the left back and the left side center back. And again, Abasa create another space or the right back and the right side center back. Until that is the mainly space I am Pempina France for no yeah they attack the
Okay.
Until Bon say Kylian Mbappe no he will attack the boxes, the edge of the boxes on challenge na center baby because on imperfect say say bas oba begin center ho because we say a crowd ho no onya space and Mbappe nso no ono so feeding on space and odi na because of pace enti you get a point.
Yeah.
Now France weakness ay omo midfield. So omo nye ade we omo nye midfield ho adwuma. Going to this particular game Tagor you experience one of the shocks. Yes, this particular tournament ball and Morocco for midfield na ball no France midfield no mobi. Yes. France midfield no mobi. Morocco midfield no more consistent. Abrante FN yes, Ayu Buadi. Only Abrante FN El Enui no see account for Roma no. Solid midfielders. Performances on my display what this ongoing World Cup no. Kofi ano edene. As a Buadi no crab ni dia bekata El Enui no so but El Enui no ball na no Buadi mobi. You get a point?
Okay.
And then that particular department or that method also France for they very careful.
Okay.
So I'm here so mo ko to 1v1 say be abaku bi anfa baako no mama enye. Yes, they need to operate in method as a collective unit. Because as I didn't know you know about the method no ho miensa. Me no no ma miensa. And also the creativity be ba body the control and calmness. Then Abrante fell and we you know so work rate and that defensive stability no and also the beba you get a point. And you move na me wo problem kakra. And it's that the last game no it seems Paraguay for my idea of how to defend against France attack no. It was Paraguay for almost stopping the overlapping runs of fullbacks Kunde and Abrante fell Lucas Digne and Matteo Hernandez. In the ambassador, France for no ain't mean stretchy play because omo players no speed, omo skill set, omo technical ability was so.
Okay.
And the do mean almost stretch but call a best stretch no. Stretch no. Not Dembele ni Mbappe no so because of so defense no or equine be them no. No mo so operate was areas ho.
Okay.
Now for Morocco so Bonu and a better the same 4-2-3-1 formation but Morocco dey no tactical feasibility na straight kakra players no ye more kwan as compared to France for na ya ka to obi as obi anye de ope no ya ma obi amodu onim no Morocco dey coach no na coach o ankasa field no so and if 4-2-3-1 no obenya Bonu in the post na Sam Mazraoui Hakimi, Diop and Abrante FN Chadired. Then double pivot Ayu Buadi, El Enui, Enimo Obenya Bela El Kanous, Abrante FN Azadino Nahi, Brahim Diaz and Sofian Rahimi and Ebeli Dia attack. Now Abrante FN Brahim Diaz, say Morocco for when they are with the baller. There be on the Abrante FN Azadino Nahi interchanging positions just to confuse the center backs.
Okay.
Inti abasa pa always no emma aye opponent na oba be defend the tia Morocco no there be an omo draw omo out knowing very well Abrante FN Bela El Kanous no all speed and it's Ismail Sabali no ono so no aye me ya so ntimi si akan ono so speed ono so timi attack the house spaces no
okay
inti abasa pa Abrante FN Hakimi oni Mazraoui no omo move nkombom say Hakimi be kwa Mazraoui gina say na be obe support to center backs no by backs are there defense mu be bie and Hakimi is no be an attacking threat and the attacking firepower okita no nti ono so move ko n'anim a na akwakọ double lap with Abrante FN Brahim Diaz on the right flank say na be almost be a numerical advantage
over France
for no more dey attack it is how no more dey bombo Kofi match no be dey. But the match will be decided by the individual quality. Two things never. Yes, Morocco for quality, but no currency won't mean for more players and to France players. No, but I don't say wait man that my name Morocco for quality or more. No.
Oh, okay.
Me dear, me respect France. Na obia cancer France and a better tournament. No, me no more yard there. But for this particular game, man, Casaro. Me
season.
Why am I convinced France ebe win?
BBC Susan we are BBC Messi.
Yes, BBC me so say you be experience one of the shocks.
Then back to na go sa Fontano.
Sana me feel wo me mu.
Oh okay.
Sana be experience one of the shocks, one of the biggest shocks.
I be na Morocco yi France prim.
Me hu say Morocco be yi France.
Sana hu.
Sana me hu agro no.
Oh okay.
Me hu say Morocco e be yi France. But likely match ni be rainy goals but the best travel to extra time.
Extra time.
Yes.
Divide be 2-2 na ko extra time.
Na extra time. Na ko be a trade down about penalties bi.
Oh, okay.
Na Morocco. Ede ayi France. Sana mi hu no. Kofi seconds bi. Thierry Henry. Asem na waka no. Me share the same opinion about Ronaldo. Say Ronaldo in here World Cup. Now they are certified in the legendary status of football. You see, sometimes football and send your no. Sanity, and you see, there be a make say not all the time na Tagor also the trophies a JG player. Because we sir, we fair that. And me say sir, if I place me no be no say me judge or more and I mean compare or more. The first criteria me the individual ability. So I'm fan so yeah the players no me no abegina individually or the obi abegina ho. Dey na omutimi omu individual ability to say and sana maba omu team performance so. Was a player who are so fortunate say Kofi baby papa.
No, Ronaldo.
Oh, yes, I make a the point to me. And Ronaldo, ni Messi in common America.
Are you?
I say about ball man, Messi 3 years in Ronaldo.
Oh, come here.
Portugal no ben ho.
And I'm saying, Nancy, the players are more run of a year, Ronaldo.
Me oh my players. Na Argentina ni players, Argentina be players here.
Ah, now what between you? Young nervous. Oh, Bruno Fernandes or I say, oh my husband got here.
Players
Bruno
I'm watching to work out.
Bruno Yano.
Debbie.
Okay.
Bruno made no young Rudy Maria 9 back.
Are you India?
Argentina Monaco or more tete football country or more Bob Brown. Portugal before Ronaldo. Why? You know why Mendes? Go be any bro. Before Ronaldo, now Portugal World Cup trepe. Ronaldo the Omabo 6. And
Portugal.
But he's the main man. What do you say? No correct. Omuye latter day saint Portugal players nan say no muyi omo.
Omo nan say ba no muyi omo.
Ne nan say no muyi omo.
Masa.
Nan say no muyi omo.
Ukura players want to be anje World Cup retire. No be kan o jina say.
Kofi wan say.
Edian.
Hey Ronaldo no free Brazil. Ball we are seeing you know man for GD pass the greatest ever number 9 football has seen. One Champions League.
One World Cup. So I World Cup.
Yes, but one Champions League. I not trust our failure outside that.
He
scored only 14 goals.
14 goals.
Our Champions League.
Champions League.
And Ubet Morgan, as I say, because of that, Ronaldo Penny, one yard there. Oh, club football. Paro Madini, you obey me be one World Cup. Paro Madini, the greatest defender of all time.
You, Mate. Yeah, that's it.
Johan Cruyff, Netherlands. Oh, Bofana, Johan Cruyff, and the World Cup.
You.
What are you saying? Come on, and say, Kofi. The Etienne say, to me, not all the time are the trophies a big player. Your players be blow Kofi or more World Cup baby or honey go. Where are you, friends say? Lucas Vasquez. World Cup do do say no.
That's what you saying. 2 and I said.
Sorry, Champions League saying, oh, Champions League.
Yes.
And it doesn't make him a better right back than Obi to say Mike Onana.
You.
Oh, that's it. And Ampa and yet good argument in the baby. But more the World Cup ever the standard for Ronaldo's legacy, you know. You people are not being fair at all. Ronaldo in here World Cup.
And say who say or best player? You.
Because you're best or one of the greats.
Oh, you.
But in your World Cup. And Sana, or they are certified in legendary status and a legacy where general football.
Yeah, that's it. I know I had a tactical man ocean. Mauli Koku H. Say good morning, guys. Yeah, that's Mauli. So the message in there about say watch your live inside Yam for say greeting to was a greeting to all the Cambian Central members. More Jenny. I say it's your boy Aluta messenger. Or the Ebine no. What's it? Good morning, Hussein. What's say I am Samson from Triple Prasum. What's say a central region. What's say there will be extra time between Morocco and France game. Yeah, that's a pass. Samson, what do you message in the aba? We said understand that Barcelona is not noted for some big names. He can cross a check. Okay, Barcelona is not like Real Madrid. Yeah, that's we. Jakwa. Nature, the message.
I got your Basa top big names. So
I'm top big names.
Basa now continue motor to say. One to Suarez. I know what you need here. One to Griezmann. What you need here. Basa top big names. Nada. Just that Madrid didn't need any policy. So no, Galacticos. And Basa no. On so the policy they said there be an opposite or man crank an opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I know I had a tactical man. Ocean. Ena ese wode anoya aba ye de fisam no etwa ye twen se ba for na face manuchu ana osimoro ye twen mo se nti o ma homa no se o monye ne kwena na ye nto aso modi we he back na se men kan se bra waso ba na nsa brepe we ade na bi to ase dia ma na kuma bi na ye ade na efiri so wase se ye ojenso ntentem se ojenso te yaw say prostate be in the house, say sexual weaknesses, say I want a baby, stomach ulcer, typhoid be in the house, say diabetes and also hypertension in your bar. Your mama drew let me effort. So selling cancer as a brekum, Ube, our Benyaqua, Dr. Musifia, ye ben Alhaji Zimbabwe in the field no drown, say kind. Or say I have fra now phrase to see Eddie Afra 0543 712294 0543 712294 fra. You bet me ajuso. Na bank bita men kanche say ohia mobile bankers na ono mo ayedwuma enti so opepa sample ba ko edwuma ya wo de ne sample obefa phone na afre number isi e bejo first ne aboa se de bia oso dwuma no obetimi akoye bi 0244 619239 0244 619239 ofra e betimi ajuso K Lovet Company Limited no ayebia I say prepaid power no pe bia to a oba oza kantem pass network ne jina na so nti oba wonte pa na ko uru asa wo pie ne ayebafo wasere nkanche se Monday to Saturday anopa no nso ne ya start sha so anwumere no nkro ne apom Sunday ne after church anso be jirima anwumere no nkro ne apom wasere nkanche so be hu awbrekum ala wakwan so ye ne Akwaaba radio ene wadan krom na aya frefra no afrese say da 0557 122158 0557 122158 ofra ibetimi aje so mas by some can't say work up I say cause we a hat-trick promo and I say or the mount adeba kwa dennis or sebra beto TV no auto 40% discount off but more than say eligible na pay say SNS and asepo say asano and asepo infinite iTech TV ni bi no and asepo TCL TV ni bi no wasere can't say what TV no yes sir emma DSTV box bi and decoder no yema baako I say your subscription yetimi aye 1 month oba ko win free ompewi na apedie kotofo ho na jatede eno aye masba no sa kwanya wi omode ma omse work up no beso bia hwebi abra yesi ko wi 19 July bo moda sansom sample obe from no mesen brekum obehu ye ne CBG bank no ene die ne hwe multi credit as open na aye afrefra no afresesie e da 0544 019552 0544 019552 fresesie na yenyo se mesra osa tamfo ayedro ayise etimi na bedwa so onye bia osa no ebetu ase kama etimi na mam se wo yefru na ewia onye bia ebetimi etu ase ana afeso te ya awo no fase ebetimi etu ase kama edema oyo bia sese na wo didi na wo efia wati kono kopemi na nunum bi odidi kakra bi wa me sese na komisade wa na nyina yade bi said daria saso na osemi kanche se no se edanchen ebesa abuso brat na se bia moja no na isentimi nya dwuma ya ebetimi abo say anemia na also nyina betimi to ase kama etimi da ma eno aye haxa mixture na fe capsules no na eda bedwa so wasere nkante te brekum newborn chemicals do CM na kwacho de na fa kosa ho yade na also na also no netimi infro so frame 0546 189405 0240 238310 ana 0203 822855 o franco obi akache bia no ye no betimi de ni abo sere bia o so ne mapa no o satimi akabi e de free akache amanyina e kan bi na na p o ten ka se da good them no ye de brom was say good man Kofi was the best analysis from Alex UAE messenger or the aba and was Francis win 3-1 against Morocco tonight okay yeah that's him was a friend modern matter okay morning matter yɛda ase pass the message no ɛde aba no so here live from Spain morning matter yɛda ase say here from Spain ya no ache Ghana for ayi say almost Spain ɛde ama nyina yɛba yɛde afisam no ɛtoa so yɛwia ne ba for na fi so tewia ɛne almost gyina yo nti yate nti yɛntoa so na yɛmfa fisam no mra wɔse yɛ frɛ no Rich Empire wɔse here from all sekwa wɔse Barcelona will win the league in the third row and the thing it will shock you Hussein okay you say Barcelona bet league na twice 3 times be shock you Hussein yɛda ase we Rich Empire ne dey the free sekwa de ban na yɛmfa fisam no ntoa so mfa mam afisam ne ba started the free Ghana man penyere say John Dramani Mahama enua na mperefo bi ekosia no na nkomodidie na ase no ase no okedi agro wasi ye national anthem no bebre na school for bebre na commitment na no say work up ase ye boy national anthem na players ni gina amantimento wasi wontimento national anthem na hu hia say ye national team ye Blasters ye be fra se bra na be gire mu ne nsema ese wada to gya no kan no ma ya agro mum de ba serious na no se national anthem na bi ntimento na bi mo kwa na iso ye Ghana man pay Excellency John Dramani Mahama
during the World Cup our players all fancy all that the play the case all the with pride the wrong players but communication for flame as a tick
you and Tizana is it na odin koma na jam cameras ni bi capture here and internet voice ni mo yes and until tese boys no national anthem no God bless our homeland omuntiminto omuntiminto and omugina sa but was uko other national teams na omunya maso pe oh na omaja ba no mankasa batwazi but boys no omuntiminto ba sa na se na oman ne do no eni umusa we enen saba Ghana man pay say John Dramani Mahama or the atuja e don saba no ye de ema enana pay na ya obofankla wono director general of the National Sports Authority we din komo e the fire Blasters no de ne yenye say the be Blasters e be tire gira na so na de bia e tournament ba na e de brem na e de so amafo no na nyina na yetimi eye fro we de anu yaba o chese de oka no e be controversial mom de ba te ko ba se bia yetu anamo a well, so say ayade is a bit mabwa. Ya mpafankra.
All the countries that have won the World Cup, whether it's 50 years ago, 60 years ago, even England that 1966, that's the only time they've won the World Cup. At least there is a model, there's a type of ball on mobile. If it doesn't go well, they just modify it. Tricky. Argentina, there's a type of ball which we know is synonymous to the Argentinians. Also Brazil, they are suffering because I said they are moving away from a natural ball and it was exclusive to them and it was very difficult to replicate and they had success. Germany, the same. The football they are playing now is not what it used to be. France, we know for them the consistency has been there. So they are always going to get into the top. You see the kind of football they played, the structure. You can tell that they are playing a structure. There's a pattern. Whether they win, lose, or players who would execute that type of football. I think Ghana maybe we've departed from that model. So this coach comes, we bring players, they play a certain way. He goes, another coach comes. Over the past, uncountable. Because any coach who comes would say, there is nothing for me to build on. So I need to do it my way. So Carlos Queiroz, or share players, short time and the opposition that we have, he's got to be wise. He uncut the typical Ghanaian attacking flair, ball possession, because we may not have the resources and the personnel to execute it. So he was very conservative and said, look, let's be safe. And defend it. If we can, we'll try and hit counter. Maybe we'll get a goal if we can. And that is how the Black Stars were able to survive in this tournament until elimination. And they did well. Considering the one friendly match Carlos Queiroz played, they did well. So you cannot really say, tactics isn't yet. What did you expect to say? Uncle Gang Ho, all out attacking football. Now, Lodi and 5-6, then people will say the coach doesn't know his left and right. So we need to really go back to the basics. Scouting of our players across the world must start at home. We have home talent. I keep saying that if we keep saying we don't have good players in the Ghana Premier League, then what are we talking about? We don't have good players in the Ghana Premier League. So how do they become better? They need to get exposure. There should be a policy, the same policy. The GFA must find a way to make sure that every single World Cup minimum, young players and Kokrano, there should be minimum of 3 local players, 1 automatic local goalkeeper, and then 2 from the domestic leagues. So the clubs will now push to make sure that they will recognize their players to get selection. These are little incentives and motivations that I don't think it is out of this world that you need to me and your rocket science. And when you do that, you are now developing the local game. When they come back, there should be a rule say contract. You need to come back and play at least 1 more season, and also a controversial. But that is another way to make sure that the Ghana Premier League has got World Cup player representation. It boosts your league, and we need to hold our FA accountable, just as we have to be held accountable, whether it's the ministry or the NSA, or we have to do that, because the heartbreak and the disappointment, the cycle continues. It is not good. Yeah, and yes, there we'll keep talking, and the football people. You see, this argument that me a football person, I've invested, therefore I can do what I like. I don't see anywhere in the world where we should allow that to happen. Yes, you are a football person. You've bought a club, or you're a president, or you're a CEO, or you're a director, whatever it is. Fine, you are contributing, you are paying salaries, you are investing in the area, in the community, in the region. Because of football, you are bringing in something. But that doesn't mean that because of that, do you hold us to ransom? It's not right. And because of that, because Yao is doing the wrong thing, but because he's a football person, no, you better man so that we can continue to benefit. It is wrong. We shouldn't do that.
We and then Sema Yao Ambofankra, one a director general of the National Sports Authority. They come out I see whether to your debate amount. Now, Brant friend Majid Waris or no a former Blaster striker. One said in common area fire Blasters and if you coach Carlos Correa I see. Okay, and if you hold out there to Jano, Majid, so we and the Kakra, and also at the Atuja, and then after World Cup, after the IEC,
like I always say it, at the beginning of everything about the preparation, everything starts from the details, the small things. And then the coach has just been how many months, and then he's just delivered a very heavy statement like this. I feel like it's not a matter of players, it's a matter of who is in charge, and then which I feel is very important. All of us, we are Ghanaians, we cannot say we will not speak about it, because we will celebrate when Ghana win AFCON. It doesn't matter who. I was in the World Cup, I was wearing my Ghana jersey, I was in the fan squad, I was cheering the Blaster up, and I was very happy and proud of it. I think this is something that brings joy to the whole country, and then I feel everyone is involved in it, and it's about time that we have a plan of what we want to achieve in the future. Coach have already said we need to know what we want to achieve. We need to build something a long term. Now the coach have just come and then he disappeared. Now we have to start all afresh. Why didn't we just go for someone that we can actually start to build the team now? So now it's like we have to start all afresh again. And then I feel like it's about time we build like a concrete foundation that we can have for a very long period of time. And then this is what everyone is doing now. You can see they are starting to build team, and then they are already having players that will step up into the next. So I think this is about time for Ghana. We need to look at all those kind of process and then get our transition right from the junior team, the senior team, and then let's start involving some of like the local players. Let's start involving some of like the young players, and then we are building something for the future. And then we have people that can step up if someone is not up into it. And then I think this is very important for the Ghana football, for us to start to build that foundation and then make the transition right so that things can go on.
We and in Sema Abdul Majid Warisono, a former Blasters striker and comma. What the Atuja na Ibrahim Sanidara wano a former GFA sports person or Chese de Morocco for Enyadia Ayanongocraft. So she Sikauro is so much trogum na football moye. Na last World Cup omo do semi-finals na omo yom toss to N9 na feel there so omo time do quarter finals and the day omo ebo edete France no was enya no ngakura.
It's not surprising that Morocco have gone this far, and when you repeat success like this, you cannot say it's an accident. It's work being put through that has resulted in this, and there are many factors that have accounted for this. Most importantly, since the ascension to power of the Moroccan FA president Fouzi Lakja, a lot of things have changed. That is also backed by the commitment of the King of Morocco, who has seen football as the tool to foster national unity, to give opportunities for the youth. Therefore, he's seen the need to invest not only in the national team, but from grassroots local football, women's football, up to the top. And it's unthinkable that an African country would be able to commit this much to this lot of investment to football. It comes as no surprise that they are reaping the benefits. And for it to happen consistently, they were in the semi-final of the last World Cup. Now they are in the quarter-final. It tells you that they are now among the big players in world football.
We and then Sama Ibrahim Sanidara, one a former GFA sports person in Commodore Tuja, and what Coach Carlos Cruz, I is a nano. Or church to the Facebook, I saw that Ghana for you, say, I say FNHS, and ya de Warosani until Nyamfa Crata Biamba down when I say for no. Sunny say, only you who say coach no oko, oko.
I think he's gone. His statement is clear that he's saying goodbye, he's saying thank you, goodbye. I think it's clear. We might not be able to read between the lines. It's clear. He was, poached for the World Cup. Would we be able to pay him? His salary is $150,000 and over. Would Ghana be able to afford $150,000 from $100,000 and above? Would we be able to afford him? And he's bringing a large backroom staff with him. Would we be able to afford all of these things? I don't think so. Even $50,000 that some coaches were paid in the past, it's a whole hue and cry about why a coach should be paid this amount of money. But if we want to be among the big boys, we should be able to spend money. We should be able to bring the big brains. If you want to be among the top countries in the world, we should be ready to pay. And I'm sure that because of this reason, we are unable to keep paying for the long term. So I'm sure that he's gone.
We and then Sama Sanidara was on your dreams coach in Oko. Visa Ghana Grampo $150,000 month. Ibitmetria. Edema coach. Now no Grampo Oto Adwi. I see name and $50,000. But when Sama Oshima Kanazi Osha can $50,000 on this 7 and as for Nekaros Cress or your command on $150,000 a month. And I feel so. And other technical members on Mabe Kanono. Amokama Yamai. Now almost your Mabe Jimvas Obiabe $80,000 as if $7,000 and $70,000 here. Na a bass and Edenga. Get you say, Woo Krumonsi. And then Ghana to come Ghana Bogas Yunguno. Now, a month for Sunday, so I Casadia found month for a more question about coach, system or mobile. One top and a day be out anymore, and then when I shall cope, no, I could go to any about pumpy bim bam, sa, Now, you to me, no qualification, copy and ranted to Sunday. Say, no one wants as a month for say, or Montias, I could run 20 now. Oh, can the cry,
He played according to the strengths we had. Imagine the number of our top players who are injured. Look at Kudus. Look at Jiku, Mohamed Salisu. We have Kofi also on injury and some other players on injury. So he couldn't have played the way we would perhaps play if we had, for example, Kudus playing. We don't have it, so he played according to our strengths. Honestly, I don't know why some Ghanaians are irked that we got out at the stage we got out. But the truth is, let's just be honest with ourselves. Our squad, from the start of the competition or ahead of the competition, we all knew that this was the strength of our squad and we cannot punch above our weight. I would perhaps even say that we did much, much better than we had expected. Number one, we won against Panama. The whole country was jubilating. We drew against England. We were jubilating. And then we all wanted to avoid going back to Canada. So when we won against Croatia, we weren't downhearted. And we got to the knockout stages only to be eliminated by Colombia. And I'm surprised, honestly, negatively surprised that there are some Ghanaians who are saying that this person must go, this person should be sacked, this has done this has done this. To be honest, I think it was a good showing by the Black Stars. Honest with ourselves, we all didn't expect the team to go this far in the competition. And sometimes this is why I keep on saying that our football leaders must not be the ones saying that, oh, we are going to the World Cup, we are going to win the cup. A lot of the football fans are not aware of some of these things. So you hype the team up. It gets to a point where they expect us to go further than perhaps even maybe our strength will permit us. And everybody becomes dejected and thinks that we didn't do well. I think we did well. We did well. Given the group we found ourselves. Number two, given the fact that a lot of our players, key starting players, were injured and the group we faced. I think that we did quite well.
We and then Sama Ibrahim Sanidara ono Edia Tuja Edon Samia de Mao. Na yantwa so na enko enim ekakra World Cup on semi ayisi yakọ ayabaya yewe enim nsenya me adoma 19 ye be World Cup no na no ana Eric Alejide de wono ye former general manager Edmans Atraman FC Saso ana Great Olympics was a sports minister honorable Idi Kofi Adams se obeya magana for itimi akaina obesere we a campaign obabeye sempo World Cup sika yenyaye no yenyi $3 million na yesterday is ahodo Ghana ha Metra Accra Sports Stadium Kumase Baba Yara Sports Stadium esi Pont Tamale Cape Coast Sports Stadium ana afi so under stadiums no yemfa enye maintenance serebia ebitime gina ne naso na yesterday is ahodo no etimi apeja kwenem nenumum se kobaso wanye na so oyira dia ende o free us as a sports minister nya dia obi abetimi akana Eric Alejida ninkoma odi atogen.
What is this issue with pitches that we cannot fix? I don't get it. So please, Honorable Minister, this is an assignment we are giving you. If you want posterity to remember you,
It's a crusade.
fix our pitches. 3 million out of the World Cup money is not too much to ask. Give us 3 million and get Yao and Co to fix the pitches for us. We need 4 hybrid pitches. Later we can consider the others. For Cape Coast, for Accra, for Kumasi, and for Tamale, it must be done, and it is a national crusade.
We and then Sema Eric on the Atuja. Na Sabato, we say was in the team no ton. Was say is do 70%, 30% na kana. Aka krebina until we are offering na. Obey nti so ton the team no. Was say is on commodity no say do 70%. Aka kuma bi na omo awie. Was so ton wi a. Whenever we teach na the Quintia, one the team no dey biase no. Waton.
Yes, the team no me ton wi a. The entire meton team no me wia for now there like I say meton team no it me cause me come problems are adebeche but they sure say they were near my corner e be do a kire nyumre na kina kwa na bia na seal na bia ko enti adibia so ko wia na ma come story enti for now there am say ye ton ya kan watama about 70% there eko enti no ye go so be bia so interest.
You be na show interest into yam fan 70. Work happen 70 dem ye sure say blasters and 7 no. Ebedu china de na ewie ni nya na ada news no ye tensim ni ahwe. Na ewie na ewie.
Ana for. Sesi ana mu DC.
Na
Me gazi enwie ye.
Yam fancy Saturday ana.
Work happen no. Da bi beba bia.
Ye de beba.
Ye to ho.
Yeah okay. You. Mate. Any
na ye sample.
No yantwa no me da ye. Why?
Okay. Kofi Tagor.
Ye.
The thing is say. The World Cup na ye koye no a ye free mu no. Ye free mu na me catch mo say every serious country ade chi a and the preparation for the next World Cup e was say starting. Enti enye me nwa nkomo na ye di no. Majority of the people will pay attention only because ye call World Cup by. But some of us ye cry for the past 4 years since our last exit. They call you know.
Yeah.
Ankrofwentie amaye nyina yamfa stronger voice and channel for change you know and na dey call this very World Cup ai nei Akwaaba and also ehon nsem bebre no because every serious country in himself so call this one now anko yi a the next one now and then I was say immediately was starting preparation ototo nyoma ye toto na kwan ye to make sure say sa World Cup no Kofi Tagor obekọ no akọ ne ye enti yes Akwaaba ye ka ho nsem na nano bi na me ka Morocco asem wa hankofo adwan koso on say so Ibrahim Sanidara ne omomo kasa ni nyina obie no oni Morocco project na obeka cha o say the Morocco ye no enwanwa football it is a science. If you follow the right procedure, the right methods, you will definitely get the right results. Me say mafutu ekra the 2014 on penimfo amfa because enukwa na me say by 10 years ni yenya players ko ta ko ene de project no football no 4 years ipo are you Buadi over 18 years and they just said the last time na Morocco equal World Cup no say 14.
Kofi
no 14 years. And the see a percent next World Cup and you are year. And Kuala no more 14 years now. We were 14 years. These are the guys who are going to the tournament to make sure they make us proud.
Yes.
Let me say 18. Last World Cup 14 years. And it is about how our best structure our system, no. Ube develop players, no. And it is a one pack one probably and for 1-17 and for so. Now we you any. Now the interest as I collapse. Now a new coach resign because or say or no coach no be coach no. Nyane pen or day you man will be the challenge say you wait for way you wait for him. Who the way qualified the women everybody are. And your 4 years run chereba. By the time you realize no players no uni ba kokura. Kofita go 4 years ye enough time. For a more must say young for players in free local league in Monko World Cup. I'm all for that. But no credit say so only you know where you Ghana Premier League in Ibia home. Sasa no nkabida.
Ade.
Agro pa o di wo park ne so so mo bobo ne ma sheda me jama we ya hye me. Eni hey nti o ma ho nti sa o te fi a o feel say oh na here then a local players baby. Agro no ma di ne 4 years. In fact 4 years is enough for us to be serious. Say you per se you dey play from our local league in World Cup. You better to 2 year league in here. You better me competitiveness no. You better me you proactive. What man say? Ghana nkwa na mutimi twa bet sana bet for no suro. No ma you score line afrim. We be man man nem. Into the league ni di agro for 4 years no Kofi Tagor. World Cup ne beba no. Ye nya gidie ma play bi o league ni me say bo bi na obonti. Ye mfra no. E si bonu ball yi Elisha mu na ma ye gidie za aye ni ma. Kedwe mu ko sa. Ba no krepa ne say o stadium. Abas Ghana Premier League matches asia unya gidie da say mfo obi free hanko because no more ye wase no ebia wo ma ho but 4 years na dey enough to be serious for the next 2 years 3 years you better do next World Cup no na you better ma boast of ebia 5 6 10 players from your local league and it all starts now see hey how this be serious near streamlining under 70 under 20 and they are to the senior team there and the next 4 years no and you been your players because Ghana lack talents that. Kofi Tagor. They be more hiding behind and a government in first can shame Ghana born and no problem. Kofi Tagor, let's do realistic analysis here. Ghana Premier League no abai more sponsorship and more sponsorship. Yes, start this season no be anje 10 billion. Free of charge. Nya bosia interest in ka ho. We have in kura wunya. But be enu ebesi. Kofi what football club no aban say je oji league na be just 20 and 25
now beji now benya
20 billion yeah, 20 what the captain no anya 30 billion me ba first to 50 obi abenya bia na beboa mba free of charge government ne de no afa dia kan say mother body ne the clubs no omumpe bi nso so mpa aban shemi na afa na won
shemi na
gina hwa ye junior teams no mbacho abanye discover na on first come
discover
me bacho the same teams no nya ho sponsorship na FA na gibebrebe national teams no ana
yes
okay I stand to be corrected FIFA forward program no FIFA may be $1.5 million ana 2
yes 1.5 something million
say yam fan develop the grassroots football mbacho $1.5 million afibia no so $2 million afibia no enye enough say betima I develop grassroots football.
Enough. Mood.
Plus sponsorships and kete or enough say betimi I develop grassroots football. Now $1.5 million afibia. What the other? Because one fanyare. What the other baby? Entimi develop grassroots football.
Betimi.
Akwaaba.
And the DNT na ye jama ya under 17. Ah na timi ko World Cup. Ekwaje kwashise Brazil yanda 20 kwaje World Cup no and na ye bot tournament na ye qualify mpo but obi attention no sa ye backbone of the main national team so anye ya national team na ye da that is science and normal yes. Go and check France players no obi background bon say why no mu free buy enti say ye developing ye be ko World Cup sika ba na ba ye hwie ma national teams and ya creative sports fan me bo a ye dis sika egum say ye dey be developing sports ni nyina kra ba football for you enti all this money sika and nam the football ecosystem na no kra na FA ni publish o mo ye hu say omo te hwa Belgium FA
Yes.
Scotland FA, England FA. Otimi de ni pem monyi $2 million. Ghana Football Association GFA president. Mfantoto nioma. Sai sika we nyina aba. Kofi mo se enye enough. Say you betimi dia structure your football ni ye. Sika we na mo se twen biem no. Mo pede Elon Musk de no. Another Dangote. Say na mo pe. Kofi Tagor.
Yeah.
Say entimi anye ye bo ni ya na ye nya ya dwene. And it is because we are not paying attention enough. In fact, when Sikari the Biba, but if you spend the money wrongly, there be a unya resource. If you spend the money wrongly, unya resource. Me say, even if your next tournament, you the Akwaaba boy 20 years be Kobia, and na Akwaaba no mfie
is 16.
And it has 16 years. So Kofi Tagor. So one pay attention to Akwaaba about one the 15 and the 17 one.
Unyamo. No.
And think about it. Where Morocco na yebo mabaso no. And ne players no. Last work abu Kanus bi o.
No.
Sabari bi o. Ayubu Adi bi o.
No.
And senka omo kazo yen building your youth teams ni junior teams no. Yen ye no ma yi a.
Ngomanya sa boy.
And kasa players we ba be kan.
No.
And ke bi am fa say last tournament do semi final komo we. Na de okwo do semi final ba e kra no. O pay attention yen no ma right. Na wa akwa we. Na me say sometimes to me sana affect your mentality the way you think. Na no so aba form. Yes sir. Enka ye nko tournament enko bia ya quarter finals da Morocco ko do semi ne mpa ye ne se obekọ final o ye ba ya GFA president say Erade kra na ye da na ase na bi nim say ye kọwe nti yetima do round of 32 obi a wadu quarter final wadu round of 32 now o bo nsem abo ho aba so you see how I say ye ba from ba means what must say and then catch we can begin to do the right thing. There were a lot of qualified matches, tournaments, preparations. Ewo ye nim ni nyina be boa yen ya serving yen ama ya build yen nyoma ye. But we will sit. The right thing will not be done. We will talk about issues in the and they try to fuse in the any relevant to the development of the game no. Na eno no mom aba be take attention, dominion, for personal interest. Me Chastela so be the ne kwa at this moment is about your national team. Opa ko hebi opa nko machira. Me boa coach Areza who send the dey ato opanyan. Me pato mo so Areza so ba be coach. Se ba no Areza so ba be chirem. Aha nti na yetnya da discuss serious issues so that se Ghana need te hwa. Obe hu no kure wo na madam for be frame na me mo ne din. No say secret bi wo ho onyo de be ma me. Na ye pese ye chi o mpanimfo ne say 70% ni 30% no omoji a uni de eze ye players no omuska $100,000 ye be mo account
yes
yen ko say omudi skare ma omo no ye auditor na ye ko jo financial statement ya omo san ye transfer ko he nje bia skare de abeto account say ministry de betua na abeto player na account nje beto mu a player no te say free no send ko ma account be ni akohedi a okay. In fact, so one who you no craft physical cash and you normal say I'm $100,000. Now cause who yi $70,000 physical cash. Oh, yes yeah chemo.
Page your mic in.
Yeah. Well I want to me for obi
financial statement. Oh, so auditors cash or more the tier independent auditor cash or the tier.
For that reason
what I say. But apart from just by the way, at this juncture, no, the here panel is about doing the right thing.
Okay.
What was it? Because Kromano, yes, nipa knew what is right to, but what is right will prevent baby and sick any free banner because the Akwaaba every ebia say kwa. Kwa national team not ne money den kwa ne money nti ebia no onye panyini bi player panyini benya percentage any obey you no do no any player shame na scan ba on na yeden and no ne made bia no talent na nkasa ne de ye job mo ofie ye free edge me say Ghana ha on ye nko heaven ntia ye free this sika twa abo to under 17 under 20 ya free o say qualifies no obo no de e be fa wo but o started jesa protocol na na police ni immigration o mo je 3 million ni 2 million na ya fa no o mo started wo football say ya fa wo but sa 3 million e started wo Ghana football mu ansa na police ni immigration 100 million 150 million na one try am fa no wa qualify we kura no and in fact these are the pertaining issues na empanifo ni nim but instead of them say on be put your personal interest aside Ghana first Matis o mampanyini say ohwe ball ni bi na that country see to omo national anthem na ye nkofo ni ntimi nto national anthem no de obenya national anthem na untimi nto de ya na
ene kwansenga blasters
Kofi asemo de ko parliament so aka MPs ndi bebre ibe yi omo but to de emfa no to nche ne ndili ye football no Kofi Tagor nipa na obebo ball no nye ne yem a enye ne yem because obre edis kana ma obi a wan mobi enti se obre na boss kana kwa wonya bia wo so nkoto national anthem wo adwa no nyina center ho obeda to national anthem no Kofi Tagor wo adwa ball yo obebo iske ma no what you say
yes
enti ono no obeda to national anthem wo national anthem na ni na dream ni bo afukra
ne bo afu
adwuma na obeda ni wo yam obi
ya je nisiga wo say
what you say enti ni nyina no mampanyini what is your attention here dey eko
okay
enti Kofi no plan say Akwaaba but the problem is that in the year can Kofi you interested 1 week 2 weeks ebeda
yes
na ebeba beka we versus them and omuni say you cancel Ghana for you interested ninti you obrofo bi enko ba bia anani etwi enko ba bia ninti no o kan obejai enu na ye problem nya sa the right thing ne there Kofi
ye
betuma ye ni easily
me da say eno aye Hussein Adam say na otene ka say odin nchire mo esi edefa afi esam no enti yankwe the tactical man Ocean
Kofi Tagor
Bibia boko de
Bibia boko good news na ba ma Ghana
si say
Sevilla for
yeah Ghana ni no yeah
18-year old young guy or Adabraka Elders division 2
Bona is our story no captain
yes good news about for Ghana
about for na busia was a great job guys Morocco is winning tonight we Nicholas was it Kofi my English into national good number 1 was it the GFA is our problem so he should step down sir he said be good to know was it who said Barcelona is not happy for the signing of what Ademi you yintiwe
now Kofi
yeah
mampanyini asem na wakan wo it looks so funny but a true pa and your football nkwao
David
and your football nkwao na sa problem ni wo Sara Hussein di kan te ho
na national anthem sanka ye to anka en fine santare bona nya the president e kan na ye de santare
utimi ye na
sa okay
national team wa ho the dynamics no esre but obu ani gusu a
enyi yo okay
because where club football say no na adwuma and a business awo ye and a professional wafa until say foul do call top team be and fancy Premier League Man City be for Man U be for Chelsea be for what you earn from there Kofi there is no way betting the about national team the unya free ho na national team dey bona unya na tournament no ya bono periodically ya bono
in fact what for 4 years near Nations Cup 2 years
ni awa be friendly matches bi abewuram any ade na afcon say bono 2 say some dey cause
now me say 4 na
4 years
also the back for after this 2027
Sani ya 4 years no and which means primarily
Gianni Infantino ni but what is almost
and which means Kofi mainly a club football na hell because one na unya usika ni nyina free one na usika ni fa kese na unya free was ya fa na say Ubo Premier League Man City near amount £300,000 per week every hour Man U be or just £400,000 per week check it the number of weeks out there says you can so you see out your contract Marco Officer how do compare national team now more direct returns na bom ebe mo de sikan to minto
yes
and we should always make sure say you better identify the difference in playing for the club football or club team and over for national team.
Yeah.
What on common I say? And in near Kofi, a national team no, nebo aya kono, na se open pneumonia man also here. I patriotism. the other time near can wa say I'm paying it to say a place in Bibre Asa. The performance of the national team above from crowd because your previous competitions are akono. Yeah. Now no they crowd they have ko ye ntimi an qualify an ko bo. Obi agitum. But na dey ban ko Kofi edi enya pan the commitment of the boys. Boys in patriotism. What in common I say? Yeah, we place baby what more national team we are. Kofi a competition a platform now near represent or so until I'm buy yeah. And yet to fight for the nation be out. Oh, I tell you, Kofi play a power band in your World Cup uncle. Are you ready? Are you ready? I walk up now Morocco for the convention. France for the NBB man. France for Morocco if you crack home. It was a moment or a future or a talent that actually be on the virgin to a many more on the virgin. Now Morocco for convincing say whatever I walk up and okay do ko be jam about moabo. Oba yen so ampa chance no the man obo. And a play bia ni so ade hunu ni say obabo World Cup. And to ohwe na say baby o no the chances of the World Cup na slimmer. Na say ha say no the chances so the baby be na brighter. Aba consider ba. But enye na kuma mu pa enti so ha. Players na mpo e ka say omu divide opinion na bi mu so mo mani ade no.
Yes. Odo ye ne ye ngeti am.
Yes, en koma mu ko di ye na ama ye mu bi ni edu amo. So omu dey feel so omu ye England for. As compared to how omu ye Ghana for. What in common I say. So on one kasa no basically na kuma no wo hadada. But yeah, no, yeah, in Crowford, a year be been a new moba. Now, that's what won't be much of a panacho. About the end of our bay. I dare you know, being a call up crown national team be or celebrity. Who they are only Panama one sock of panacho. And I want to penny for titre me and nintre, including the FA president Muna, and want me to delegation for Pepper Sacho. And today, I dare go pound the panachos or men, or better be any year the amount.
Ultimate.
The national anthem na ye do home common. We don't understand the importance of it. National anthem. It is the soul of the nation. And the entire footballers not to before the start of every game no. And they say, FIFA how important why? Kofi a ginger the spirit of players no. It is more or less as a song how they call war.
Okay.
And you know how they call battlefield. If you say you are going there to defend your country, Nipa say Ghana you about 35 million. And to say you must say we 26 mo ko no mind Nipa dom we na na mu a. Who ko di abro? Na even footballers or more Ghana and no mo nya duru 1 million. And say who be a player now be no na international anthem. Then Kofi, there is a huge question mark on your commitment. Your commitment to die and fight for this nation, no big question mark.
Okay.
World Cup here, Kofi. She countries been on how they want to die for a place, how they want to die for their nation. Now no Morocco in Netherlands. Now go pictures me and I me. Kofi. How a man for do a mukonu si wo a man for any one pie a biti a bandage a biti commentary bia ye senior man kwa na mo aye me rain free that dey be o me 2014 World Cup finals but sans start bobo na any one pie na moja na tade na omo referee na man omo order no man question na tade no kwa na bo say some play for wet but others play for pride and honor because of the respect they have for their country. I remember some commentary, no, so yes, our commentary, me kaipa. Obi to the west was said, oh, couldn't want their money in mind. Kofi ball no, edu baby a talent, no, edu our baby a pimo. Na Messi mu ina duba bi anjo mu nsa no mu no hebi se bibi sunku bi na esi na mom no ade ba kwa Kofi important pass our talent no sign our talent do the limiter eh o win taso a sense of patriotism.
Okay.
How you are ready to die and defend the flag of your country. And never more accounts any. Now a lot of players now go primary school they play with pain. Yeah, what be blame panio?
Yes.
Baby after this competition. Baby, what injuries? You better record. Because of so couldn't hold the man in mind. Italy for a national anthem, what to make to no move soon. Italy to national anthem, or what you or more come to national anthem. Now, go pass a player, go for General Park as well. No, ever started game, I want to international anthem, want to country and anthem. 10 years ago, on to me, my boy, you ever see the giant fans and Yahweh? Yeah, because Nipano, why you fast to the bay red team, Nimuno, and you're crying pa. So I was any can I understand 80, 20, 70, 30. Nipa obey Jumana Sika, Cassiana Echo, Bibotum. Now, obey Yakumato Yamu, any of the fine in a house of Bessuana national anthem, I bet to the years, or Cobobo.
Yes, went to me.
On to me. Play on in perfect on deserve call up. I got friend out of national anthem or Anto. A lot of players are more bonus anthem and cameras not to tell money. Baby, Jody, Eben Swallow. I don't know the money in the movie and I know. Now, Parliament House grantment to what's the place? Parliament House of my radio could feel a problem. Parliament House into national majority of parliamentarians or Mugu House. From Kofi, amun to mentor. A serious, anti Finoko. Player be on my friend piano. Also, more money, a more conduct a events a patriotism test.
Okay.
What to international anthem? We are disqualified. What to national team? No, because you have absolutely nothing to give you reason why you need to fight with your blood and defend the flag of Ghana. It is sad. Even though man paying kind of gross about Kofi, a reality on ground very, very sad. Very sad. Now, on Ibrahim said that I said no. Every Japan say, ni particular to say Ibrahim said that, maybe Bioko drew, yeah, Juma Koya near the status of Ghana football. Yeah, I can't answer no. And say, one way I can't do everything. And then they're Ghana standard a run of 32 say, I be.
What's he here connecting me?
Kofi, you're coming to a bit more cars at your more. You're
Obama Massey.
And then you so Ghana standard. Your first World Cup, young Kobe that could do here.
You do 16.
You do run 16.
And away on Matum.
Now, World Cup, I know one match.
And yeah, say started say about World Cup so far. Your squad World Cup winning them. After expanding teams from 32 to 48, now World Cup, I have more opportunities to take place. And I say, yes, you can't say. Squad since I started say World Cup. Squad 2026 World Cup. Yes, on paper. And on today, yes, say on paper. One count paper, you can play say, we from 2006, yes, 2010, 14.
Kofi
2020 if 2000 evidence at 22 I quite cut
agreed. Yeah, can nemo no say you can yes see on paper nemo it doesn't mean so moon to me inquire there yahu teams are on this squad out to say mu edura competition on man coach France be Korea Japan 2002 man say one go but they came as defending champions. What in Commodore say? Enti ya can say now where go fi squad they call work out from 2 base ni. Oh where the na mu efo pa.
The anu dey eri kwena mo. Enti na ye expect to say be on meeting from group ana.
Anything different.
Sir.
What you say? I'm talking about the status standards again about the man. Yeah, first World Cup yenko be that since 1930 yenko be to 2006 or Germany no. Yeah, the run of 16. And then you expanding teams from 32 to 48. I say more opportunities. I only tell the crown. What to me call a name? What's a Ghana at me go through run of 32? I have free. And to you drew on. Yeah, dear to the extent of man, turn them for the players. No, they be see that. Ibrahim send dara. Sada mama reduce to Ghana football na ba be drew. Now Morocco no Kofi o quarter final no say dia na Morocco ya Ghana say me ni da wo ntimi nya bi me so football no pagya mru
you
other countries so mo kwa koduro enei Morocco say the target ya fa na o Ghana betu di san komodi bi say ya bro what mean di san komodi bi okay and Morocco ko chia France u do ba arrogance o mu be chia France
you
Ghana untumi what in common I say
Matia say
and you know grand say Kofi
ye
money reduce your football no
that
lowest ebb
you
on reduce your football say Ghana team making it out of the group stage now you win one match be
say
yeah, 4 matches you won only one match and one koye we wo ho one koye bibia one match no kwa we ni Panama and I was saying
na ne omo ko ya brand England o isi wonu so do kota na
France say Iraq on fan kan asemu
wanye de the results en results ma
but and results of course
obi qualify isi world cup na go bi no
nko mo ya last year di no Chelsea ne kotokoko bo duru ano mo celebrate ani esi we ni kwan say players celebrate sanity France your countries be break on tournament in best start no yeah the target e mo say before Ukraine be mo musika bonus no e dey be mo do semi final ade say be mo do quarter final and say be ya man bonus
you
yeah o things be so ha yes o dey Ukraine o dey qualify free group stages keke and the teams ambitions
you
so obi wo high ambition obi so low ambition
Mate
man you reduce Ghana to the lowest point say yeah no ya tournament 4 matches you winning one about draw one one winning against Panama on ball Panama on ball
yeah that's yeah
you do run of 30
obrana bibia boko there say school here school boko na dia na ya de wato na pe we piazi
I will say mo de say you me domu we say the new I love you I am expert lover of Akwaaba radio
yeah
on say by you na didi mo ameme nipa say director o da fie na wotia looking for say we di omo hwam pa
ade
omo say omo fi say season yes ye de ba Akwaaba gala ni nie
world cup say e ba world cup na
omo say season yes ye de bo ni nie ntie wie world cup looking for say me fa meto director nim say say o say Bible say the on share no or the new or the beko de be awie pa do she nyuma pass de beko awie pa ntie nye say Nyankopon title no ne ye pone hu bi kakra de ama director ko de vo say director o share kama Akwaaba gala e me on ne talent wanya kra no ye player ba kuma no ko bo samates what you say
yeah
because of Akwaaba gala ya mas players na baswa ma ye nya
episode Ashanti go
me ba ya me blokum fo nkra
sa
o se mpana me ka
chi nesa go ja na nka
me say
ana o pass ma ka chire na o ka pampa mo
na fie nko o baza o sometimes o ba ho a CCTV ni dika hu ansa na
ba say
me kai koko se chi no kasa che bonde fuchirefo a o tina bebuom
ayo
me gina babi a o te nti me ka che director se director ya obra ko sa poma ba Akwaaba studio ase bekum fo se Akwaaba gala no achia ne muye esina bebuo nyina de ewe world cup na ibenya some few days be 3 weeks bi kran sana pre-season na ide acha ase o me ensha ase sesi a na parameters no fan to Germany say there's two team betu ya adwuma o mbo eska no na amanfo register we a afi price no o de on director no me nyina entrance ne solicit for minimum sponsors bi oba bi betumi afro mo na price ne dia ba na yakwa bogala no nye bo for ne beto say you net dada ya adverse go dada enya me spark ne beko ya white wash okay beto we say ni o no one numbers here numbers kuma
dada bi
ne kai ko 2 time you know you do anyway na no asem ne see no so na me ba be ma abusiafo yako
na se me
se mienu ne see Ronaldo Kofi somewhere quality what the quality makodu fi Ronaldo do ya one she obi na fan private jet yes a private jet obi antimi to we betumi to be dey do one of an dey no ko ye o se mo o chana ni yo Bruno se without Bruno we o udina ga ya Bruno o se prayer wa me papa na Ronaldo for the flight no ko na so asem na see wo in fact me dem no kre wo me say referee no amana ni na we do ba bi no sisi ebam
oh okay
yeah Boba could be between a penalty. Ediama Egypt for the referee.
Musala.
Anyano.
Yeah.
Makara style. I didn't have penalty. Yeah, keep it to answer score line. To be you know I can obi o ya no argument no aka say enti goals na Argentina share no. Goals na Argentina share no. Emu die na wrong. Yen ka sem sa if be Chachuchi Kata may can Supreme Court against can be against Supreme Court. Odi asem na akoko do say es obua. Now it's say it's say ye share banuguno. Oka say there is no way as Sadan am tis abrof na say you bet me adi a friend retrospective punishment.
Oh okay.
Say obi an anya na dwuma yi enti. I say ye koy achi. Eko punish obi okoto na ba. And say we ka so use retrospective law no. Bra if for sure mo first I think was it their second goal. Egypt for sure second goal. Say retrospective ne ekoko we ya. You hu say foul be see.
Yes.
Ti the ten say ma being a thing. That's the logic. We are Sintisenka or the penalty now. I am telling you, say nobody could tell Sabiana results on Kobe Argentina Betiache.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling you, say Senka or the penalty now, Ebianca results no sooner than any said the heading at
okay.
Etime, Debiasia Cano, Sabone penalty.
Okay.
A do by be our own. One way you are. Sometimes you may be carried by emotions and Ebia support, ne family support. A do by be a referee ni bi or you home say ni party me for so there but do be na say ekoba say o shin ase to aso sa na akwa say ni da wo we the world cup Argentina na to so mi no we twa do pa wa ye fa do pa e ka sa waji sa we know we free wa Argentina na to so mi enu
okay
I just said there is something going on
I Argentina
ne say bia me support to Messi ntino no kre ba me nka na de ba kwa ye me ya ne say o hye kokko pa na wo Kofi die na akwa say ye na akwa ye de
yeah that's say Mike na tie ne so kokko 02420202 mam ko fa for me 0242020208 0207573003. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, bako yinti yotato.
Me feba suna for de Korea kiki. It's a good about it na ye striker no. If you know who no, what not for you. Ususu ni kaple. Yes, Romo, it's a Mexico. You say no my ninja day. Madrid for much of our this is the shot no mo fe ya. That's not about it at yes. No.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Good morning. Okay, on ntime nyina so yemfa obia na ntwa so. Good morning. Emmanuel yentio.
Agora moede.
Boko.
Tagor.
Yes sir.
How say na omo ka tim be say you press na national anthem mo ntimi ngedai. Enka. By who so abakwa from ya nwo mo Ghana ha. Some of blaster. Ablo munim Ghana abakwa sendia na bedo mo timaka sa national anthem mo timaka. E tell dia and for so hwe no for more to more Ghana.
Okay.
How mu free and for more blaster so we have national anthem ya kwa enum ko guate.
You. Yeah, that's it, Papa. Emmanuel. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Are you?
I'm a fellow on the show.
Yeah.
You're the first show. Sir, you're not you know. So there you are. So, I buy no more. You say that was you're set to any facility. It's a buy yes, I'm a good you know. No pumping for you and please so.
Okay, why you line akate? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, honey.
Ana ni Ivan say kwati.
Ana ni yiti we.
President can say national anthem. Enuntia omuntimi mobo no. Ofa kasa amenene nya.
Wangasa enuntra omuntimi mobo. Uti. Wangasa enuntra omuntimi mobo no. O say ba sana na omane do no niumu.
Omane do niumu. Say omane do woni.
Na so wangasa enuntra omuntimi mobo no. Na so bi ho a bo no nimbo. But bi anya ne penny so da be ginam. Nti so be say bi a oman no edo wo mu a obetum akun ho na abobo no.
Okay, Martin. Yeah, Parliament for me because ni fa do say anything e ka national pledge. Yeah, you Ghana hakura no. You can national pledge no kra na. Manu do ni nti manu se ne e kwa na e ko. See president any besi ya e wo fo makuafo nyina sana e ko.
Okay. Enti mitio national anthem no meto.
Okay.
National anthem no meto.
Yen so ni meto.
na me kan din mi tunti ele kan bia me ye mi bibia ba bia wo se mi gina so na me di ye man ye ekese man no do mi mu no
o de kakra ne moto de to chira mamdi.
God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Go to defend forever. What I mean to do?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I said one. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm Sakura. Be into you.
So, no one does it. I'm sorry, some glass and work up and I started writing something very soon. So, players, under 17, I'm not bride. I said, I'm happy to play, about Blassa, you can finish soon. This is a motion to make a lesson. Now, to make a lesson, and I fire the next Ghana. We come to the final for the system power, and I walk out and under 17, I could not see you have a pathway. Okay. Then we can have a pathway with the Ghana, which is a good scan. Now, this I'm a bit looking.
Debbie, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Would you never be a free? Agama into one fear.
I mean, some family say, Morocco come on, but yeah, almost 8 countries in African countries. Don't you feel what happened? I get making.
Oh, okay, you. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Say good to you. Me, my hint away. Say national anthem. Okay, national anthem.
That's not ended yet. Mr. Mampagnon started 3 ministers in your.
And yet, what you took a canning start.
Ministers, come to Vianamatu, Obianum. Now, me, at the same time, the 2 Mampagnon say, on cut your phone of your bonus to say, take a woman under 17, under 20. Not 1 more year, not 1 more money, no Vascano Raho, no more Bobo Nana, your Franco, on the boy.
Okay,
bye bye.
Yeah, that's it. Last but one, good morning.
Morning, Tagor.
I know Sunday national anthem number 2.
Tagor, you mean Tagor.
Yeah.
Also present in Senegal, Umudika say, Amukanko Blaster for my idea. He says, so far, I'm not 90%. Like I say, what I call what happened, and was quite near her. But the could be no, you will be quite anti-man. I didn't hear and can't you not normal.
Oh, okay.
In fact, France will Morocco match. Me to say that can say Morocco equal money and say that into Morocco. I'm not perfect.
Yeah, that's it. Last caller, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, sir. Into it.
My born away, you kind of wake up with me. Everything said, then I do overcome Nazul to me, couldn't the Ghana and the after Damanyame. Never my boyfriend said, You're my idea, no more improvement in Mumsanya Day. Now, my big can send back Kukuvia and Japan. In fact, not some men I the say. You bet me and can never be a different prison. Local prison, young folks say young Fakwa and Communion. Uncle and your composer say, Ye poo, young poo, coach you go with the local prison and son. Then the other day, a Jew. Also, there's a time I can say, Pumi, Tim be Tower, who's the Casanga, what you don't work up on it. And who's Casanga can you go back? Look at me, you live in Yama, Tim is a mama night. Abba, that's what managers need there.
Okay.
When you be so amount of branches or now, million to the M1.
You.
That's the coach is so could be your mobile to me. A mumpet, a young Casancasa, yet, bra, me see. Now, boys in the crown, you play and I knew more with Ticino, Takra. Oba, and I want to man Ticino, bra, that should be beaten by their mind, not just the own wow minor.
Okay,
Martin. Local language in here.
Yeah, that's it. Papa. You ain't mean for baby, young Conny Babes in Frana. Young Quay started from Hussein. Okay, Hussein. Yeah.
Branty Fefe or that's your friend Raya. my childhood friend pa madam for pa office so nti yet sebusua no nti ene Uriah wa oda Uriah birthday we there special mami yemfa kwanya iso new age yense yankopon say ade bia wo ye bia no oma ne nyenkoso oma ahode oma ho ban oma de ohwehwe bia emrem de wakoma so bia no yankopon enyama wonye san ene bibia boni bia emfu akwam ti happy birthday sonko enkonfama Uriah
you into ran say who say aka no enkwantentene ahonden ene yesre dia ma now way from Teta Nicholas say adwuma awo CBG was in ne eya baba wa ai frema me ya oton ice kinky awo CBG animo ene your birthday nti mame ya happy birthday enkwantentene Nicholas kire say ye pa fidie so na ye mo awoda pa nti happy birthday enkwantentene mame ya oton ice kinky awo CBG animo pe woni big move fast food ne die ne hwente awoda pa enkwantentene ene anopi na yankwa yenua eko so nyame ya atuma eye 9th August ena one mame Florence omo eka mo abom say awarefo enti eba so awo Golden Child School obrekum sena se kwan so ana ese eba so enti eko one mame Fro nyame ya atuma on the 9th no August no babeta wati na my friend no etima baso kamti e mama awar so in advance nyankopon ento ne sra na say on finance apa emfa to awade so sre bia emo be yatu ne nyama setima akoso kama e de amamu mienu nyina nteko woni fro e baba betamati na yanko yancha yenia eda aje Kingsford do na friend Don King nyame ya duma e August 8 2026 ana ne mame Mrs. Jemfo Gladys aka anti Jemfo na ye ne e baso dendene e wo gene anbobo ano e ho na ye ne e baso nteken nyame ya adoma eye if August 2026 ba beta wachi na o mame Mrs. Jemfo Gladys anti Jemfo na ye no etimi abaso nti ye ma woni abuso ne nyina shedin mamunya ya akonyankopɔ na de ma ana se na agenti duwa ba beta wachi na ye no etimi abaso e wo gene nteken ya chawo na pi ma woni abuso nya so shedin enti yede asi yakɔ upness Akwaaba yiko yede toaso dia ma nyame ya adoma ebeseja ena nwumiri abra is a World Cup knockout stage eno ya quarter finals ye duro ene France ene Morocco ede pemiso live commentary eba wakom nwumiri na nwatwe ena akensi ni etodwa enti ewie 6 o'clock news na ekwa na obetreze Mr. Bona babisi nkonyam na wabetudja no etimi ede ama na ya hwese ne France ana face Morocco no wan ene romo awa semi finals yede besi ase gisa obre unsu atre ma menchao ana no pi woni utimi nya good morning en komamo ana no pi pa ana afeso ma mencha me ankata ma antimeri wa Central Market ma good morning ana pi ohumi ache papa antimeri ye cha no pi na face